Okay. Where? I don't see it. Games behind. Okay. Yeah, it's not open, so. I'll let you.
None of our posts about AGDQ have gotten any upvotes except for a lot of fire.
Why does Reddit? Why does our Starcraft hate charity? We need to get the esports. That's what they were talking about on Reddit.
You need to get the esports.
What is it? Well, of course, we pulled the firewall to get one of yours.
Exactly. It was all ruse.
It was alright.
All a complete ruse. We definitely all wanted to run outside when it was freezing cold.
We're making sacrifices.
I'm just doing menu stuff right now. I don't know.
I am strapped to Bob here says that you drop below 150 APM at any point in the run.
Oh, I'm so dead. First mission, I'm so dead.
This includes the how to grow the hatchery mission.
No, I'm blowing up first one. It's on. Alright, Starcraft.
How can I
Where it's just super easy.
How can I trust this speedrunner? He only has 79% of the achievements on part of the swarm. I don't know if I can trust the speedrunner.
Do you even ban them? Do you even
Fraud detection.
It was working just a minute ago. I was using it. Well, if there's power, how can you? I'll be funding the thing. Well, the fast one is more fun. One of these is not seeing anything. We noticed three of these guys are so we need to plug into the character. I'm really bad. They have a better going to do. Yeah. Playback. Playback.
Are you getting it now?
Which channel by the way? Should be on PC.
I'm so stuck on long.
That
It is ridiculous.
Can you get
it turned off when I opened this menu.
Come on, test my body.
It's just that menu disables the audio. It's weird. Don't worry about it.
No idea.
God.
My car was full of Raelcun. True fact.
You could go for it.
I can't wait till we go back and we don't have as much crap in the car. It stays here.
Starcraft
Such as giant statue.
But seriously, 3 hours on that sofa is going to be torture.
It is. It's gonna be.
You get breaks. Pee-pee breaks.
Are you on? I mean, I don't hear you back there. Are you on?
right now, so
Is he on?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming out of one side.
It sounds like you're on. Sorry, I just didn't hear you from the speakers. I don't know if you're muted or not.
PC's only coming out of one side.
They're screwing with the audio.
Not there. This is plugged into the splitter down there. Yeah, it should be red and green on the other side as well. That's what I mean. Well, I mean, it's plugged into the same jack, so if they're coming out on both sides over here, I don't understand why it's not coming out on both sides.
Why?
What audio?
You what now?
Say what? Oh, we gotta wave.
Wave. Send it back. Send it back.
Oh.
Wow. If you can't get into it, get out.
I am so bad. I am so bad.
Booty blasted.
Sorry, I didn't go to school for couch waveology.
Well, you should have. You just wasted your degree.
That was like required
Good
course.
thing you didn't go to school
Dude,
for
free water
wordology.
bottle.
Touche, man.
Purified
It's
water.
okay.
hold
It's okay. We can go
500
find a bread
milliliters.
smith.
Yes.
Or 1.06 pints.
How can it hold 500 milliliters? There's only 400
Purified water ingredients.
Shut up.
Purified water, magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride, and
Dude.
salt.
I need potassium in my water.
What?
My water tastes like bananas.
They added salt for the flavor.
Dude,
Yum.
do you not add salt to everything? I add salt to every game I play.
We should just like put that on the couch while we're waiting.
Coming PJ
Borderlands 2.
Yeah,
now
if he
with
gets up, I'll put it on
100% more
sofa.
salt than me yelling at everybody else.
No,
You
that's
ain't-
the mom chair.
You ain't getting mad at the chair.
That's my chair. That's the mom chair. It was there for multiple days.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. I sat on it for 4 days straight.
Oh no.
Well, maybe I'm thinking of a different chair.
Yeah, there was a different chair, but that one goes there so that I can watch the registration
Welcome to
and the
AGDQ
game.
2014, where we don't play games.
You should just like put the Starcraft right there at the foot of the couch.
That's why I had my sweatshirt on it, so no one else should sit in it. It's okay. You didn't know my kittens existed either.
Kittens what now?
Oh, he couldn't figure out whose phone it was, but it was pictures of kittens all over it.
Oh.
Another chair is supposed to be over here in the distance, so somebody
Yeah.
that one.
Of course they did. Just put a fan there. We were supposed to have a fan there instead of a chair.
We could be sitting through the Hatcher mission right now.
No, please.
No one wants to watch.
Riot, please no.
That mission is so bad.
He wants to do it. Might as well do it now.
Yeah, I mean, we get it out of the way, but still, it's so bad.
Are you trying to pressure me to donate more than $100?
What's Couch's choice?
Because I don't have a whole lot of money.
Is there like
We need
Couch doesn't have a free will?
to meet Half-Life practice
Yeah.
training level. Hazard course.
Right. Are we good to go? Are we finally?
Is there any
good?
more sing-alongs going on?
Good question.
Do it now?
Donate towards whatever sing-along is left.
There's a cutscene after I hit this button, so we'll just start it now. It doesn't really matter. Is there somebody out there with a laptop, or somebody who can scribble down times real quick? Because we timed this game in an interesting way,
I have a phone.
and if I get a clean run,
Someone
you know,
give me a
casual
writing
world
implement.
record
Yeah.
is a possibility.
Someone get me a writing implement from the registration desk, please. There's
Oh,
about a
nice
bajillion.
save.
That works too. That is also
Yeah, we
from the
can
registration
start.
desk. What am I scribbling?
All right,
All right, I'm gonna take
just
notes.
start it.
You got this.
After,
got it.
when the cutscene after this loading screen starts, because I'll just be mashing escape.
I am not a chump checking texts. I am taking notes.
Yeah, I will beat you.
I should
What
probably.
even is notes? I've never used this feature on my phone before.
I have this.
Notepad,
Don't worry about it.
please?
All right.
There's no.
I'm gonna send a text to myself.
We're gonna change the priority of
Do I
Starcraft
keep rubbing
real
the
quick.
mic or do I keep rubbing my sweatshirt? I don't know.
There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm speedrun. These speakers can come down a little bit. This first mission is the tutorial mission, and unlike in the previous versions, you can't skip it. So we're just going to optimize it as much as we can. For those of you who saw Wings of Liberty last year, there are some time missions this year, but most of them have alternate conditions to end them early. So we have to play more missions, but the missions are faster. It comes out to be a little bit faster. Also, for the record, those of you watching who were not aware, the Team Liquid donation incentive that we are going for this year is we want to name the Wind Waker file name Plexa after, quiet you.
Out. Get out.
We want to name it Plexa after one of our administrators who's also into speedrunning. Does a ton of work. He's the guy who keeps taking the world record in Golden Sun away from Worcester. You know, but it's his birthday this week. So Team Liquid represent. You know, we don't have anything super serious and somber to donate towards this year. So we just want to, hey, happy birthday Plexa. Wind Waker HD file name. So if you're watching from Team Liquid or Reddit and you want to help out with that, yeah. So we're going to be told to build, how to build an overlord here in a second. It's really hard. I'm holding down the V button.
Streamer, how to Zerg?
How to Zerg?
Streamer, why aren't you 6 before
First,
pooling?
you complain about how overpowered Protoss is.
Yeah.
Streamer, why
Now
aren't you
you
4
are a
pooling?
professional Zerg player.
No.
Congratulations.
No, I thought all I had to
everyone-
do is build swarm hosts.
For everyone that's being all like, well, can't you just get a few more minerals by microwing all your units? It's like, yes.
I get
but-
like 5 extra minerals. If
yeah,
I
but like,
micro
it's
my
like
minerals
not
with
worth
my
it,
drones.
so it's irrelevant.
Also, I like trying to make the overlord spaz back and forth, but he only did it once. I'm sad.
We'd much rather see
Speedrun failed.
Zerg dance.
Restart.
Exactly. More
Reset.
queens, please.
Yeah, reset time. Overlord stop.
Don't worry
So
about
yeah,
it.
I'm not going to be
That
talking
mission
nearly
is
as much as I
solid,
did in Mark
so
the
good.
Ninja, because we can take our time explaining things.
Because we're here
It's
for
not-
3 hours, people. I
Well,
prepared,
probably
unlike
a little
everyone
bit over
else.
3 hours.
Can we get delivery during this?
No, you can't
No,
eat here.
you can't have
No.
you can't have
We
food
can
in
get
here.
delivery out there. They set
Whoa.
the poker
Whoa.
group set up great tables for us.
Whoa.
The microphone
Hey,
can
only
totally
can
reach
eat in the
outside.
dining room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you talking about abandoning me during my speed run, Sint? What a guy.
I mean,
Man.
I've seen
Oh, sorry, 520.
larva made into drones plenty of times.
Oh, we're about to make Zerglings. That's different. Holy crap. So, this mission, like, there's lots of stuff you
No,
can
that's for
do,
noobs.
but
Go for purple.
we've got this pretty optimized. I will be taking a slightly, it would be helpful if I made an overlord, huh? That would be a useful skill too I have. Hey.
Someone's
That only
comfortable
wastes
here.
a few seconds, but it's all right. That was a strat to make sure that my early wave of Zerglings had more, because otherwise I trigger this trigger with only 6 Zerglings instead of the 10, well, 12 that I'll have. Clearly, it was all planned.
Yep,
No,
totally
I'm just
planned.
distracted. And so like last year, I'm going to be talking quite a bit. I'm going to be making a few silly mistakes because I'm talking, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I've got some backup people here this year, you know, instead of just, you know. But we should introduce ourselves on the couch. So why don't you guys
Who wants to
go through that?
Who wants to go first?
I'm D3 Crescentia. I'm here for moral support.
They can't hear you unless you have a mic on. You need to
He
talk
stole
really
someone's
loud.
lab.
Don't worry. I
Oh.
shoved my chest in his face.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I rested
bromance.
him against my bosom.
That is so great out of context. I shoved my chest into his face.
I'm T-Rex. I was just reading donations, not doing this.
I'm Laser Long. I'm just here to be here.
Hey, you speedrun this game.
I do, but I'm really bad at it.
I'm
So you
520. I estimate my skill level to be around B+ on IC Cup.
Is that because you beat somebody who was Icy Cup once? That's because that's the rules?
I'm muffins, I make things.
Yeah, make things. Like, you know, knitting last year.
Look at this cheeser.
I can't
drone
knit this
rushing.
year because I
Wow.
sliced my finger for Christmas
Look
dinner.
at this cheeser drone rushing. You can't-
Please, nerd.
So there's a fun little thing where if you attack across that bridge right there with only drones, Valerian's like, Kerrigan, what are you doing? Pull back your, pause, drones? Stop joking around. It wastes a little bit of time though, so we're not going
So
for
the
it.
reason
Also
he uses
joking
drones
around.
is because I'm pretty sure that the enemies prioritize drones over.
Yeah, there's an AI manipulation where if workers are on attack move, they will prioritize the workers over everything else, so it lets our Zerglings just run by and get ignored.
So yes, to say why I'm not knitting this year, I sliced my finger open when I was making Christmas dinner.
Ooh.
So
That
that's
sucks.
not possible for a while.
So normally, if we're doing single segment, I do this a really careful way, but I don't want to screw it up and have to restart the mission during the marathon. That'd be kind of bad. I just attacked my own Zergling. It's cool. That's RNG manipulation. And if we send the Zergling over here to a very particular spot, didn't get it, we can try again in a second. We can pull the... Come on. I don't want him to be too close. If I run over the caution sign in the right spot, it'll pull just the Eradicator. And he doesn't want to come out and play. So we got his friends. That was about as bad as that can go, but it's all right. We're playing it safe, and we will complete this eventually. Yeah, totally world record. The world record has about 15 minutes worth of mistakes in it. There aren't a whole lot of people running this category at the moment. So it's totally possible if I get a reasonably clean run to just casually world record.
Yeah, it can happen.
I didn't pull this guy back far enough, so these guys are attacking me, but it's all right. Normally I pull him farther back in the hallway, so these guys will aggro, pull back, and then reset. So 8:03, Hannah.
Okay.
That's terrible, by the way, but it's all right because it's the first mission. It's marathon. Yeah, that's the
It's
first mission.
happening.
We didn't reset this year. I had to reset on the first mission last year. It was a little bit embarrassing.
Well, that's because it was set to casual, wasn't it?
No, I did that before while we were doing setup.
Oh, okay.
I tried a little bit of a ballsy strat last year, and it blew up in my face.
You mean you didn't just right click?
Can you notice the difference as to why we didn't do the ballsy strat?
Oh, that stuff comes later with Primal Kerrigan.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Primal
right.
Kerrigan with
Yeah.
the ballsiest of strats.
So we should probably explain while we've got some time now the route that we're doing. After these first 3 missions, we get a choice of which worlds we go to. It's going to look really weird because we're going to go to Char first, and going to Char first is hard, so a lot of people don't do that. But after the first world, it unlocks Xeris, which gives us access to Primal Kerrigan, and Primal Kerrigan is ridiculously overpowered. So we want to unlock her as fast as possible, so it's really a choice of which world do we save more time on with Primal Kerrigan. And she saves more time on Kaldir than Char. So we go to Char first, and we can do Char still reasonably fast. I should be using Crush and Grip. I'm just like right-clicking when there's actually a move. It's because you have to use Crush and Grip there. So we go to Char first, then to Xeris, then to Kaldir, because when we get to Kaldir, you will see why it's ridiculously fast.
In case you thought you were
Jim,
watching
Jim.
a Starcraft 2
Oh my God,
speedrun,
Jim.
you're wrong.
Jim.
You actually control the League of Legends champion throughout this entire game.
Yeah.
Right,
So when I stream this, this split is named Damn It Jim, because everything in this mission is reliant on Jim, and you cannot control him. He just reacts to your movements. He gets stuck on things. He'll stop and start shooting things when you're trying to run past enemies. He's supposed to only move when you're moving, only attack when you're attacking, but it doesn't work. And all of the triggers require Jim to catch up to you before they activate. So when he gets stuck or stops and starts fighting, it slows you down. So that's why this mission is Damn It Jim. Oh yeah, this Marauder likes to shoot non-existent enemies on the other side of the wall. It's pretty cool, because then the Zerg come and this Marauder won't be participating in the fight. You know, check it out. Oh, the other Marauders doing the same thing too. Neither Marauders are participating in the fight. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Good teamwork.
So, yeah, that's a thing. So there we go. This mission, there's going to totally be some butt clench strats coming up. Just a little bit. I've seen her as low as 7 health after this section. So I'm just giving you a little bit of warning. Oh my God, Jim. Look at him get stuck. He is so stupid. Jim.
Jim, please.
Jim, please. I did a
If he
little
was
bit of a
smart,
safety
then
strat.
the Starcraft
Jim,
storyline
Jim.
would be much more boring.
Well, true. If he was smart, he would remember if he's supposed to be getting revenge on people or not.
Holds down.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, Jim died.
Jim died.
Like I said, I have to wait for him for all these triggers, so I have to wait for Jim to get back up and walk through this door before this activates.
People don't die; they just fall over.
I am taking.
Jim tripped.
Yes, I know Jim. Thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Need a dispenser here.
There we go. So we'll heal Jim, because if he dies again, it's bad. And I guess we'll heal him. So there's a bunch of Ultralisks up here, and we have some weird ways of dealing with them because we want to keep moving as much as possible, but that's already been shot by Jim. Thanks, Jim. So this one, we actually just want to, like, blast it and then help them break the door. And then we run past and let it fight Jim. Jim? No? Okay, so backup strats. We let it fight the Terrans, and once it kills the Terrans, he'll reset. Oh, or he'll die. That's different. He usually doesn't die there. So we'll help them shoot these rocks, run past. Attack Jim, please. Attack Jim. Thank you. Then we connect blast this one, and then Jim, when he stops fighting and follows us, the door will close behind him and lock the Zerg out. So all of this is reliant on Jim doing the things I want him to do. That's a crapshoot. That is not reliable at all. Hence why this has gone pretty badly so far. But it's all right. It's all right. So I'm going to move on the beacon. You can tell it activated because the square brackets around it went away, and then move on to the recovery terminal. Because while this is going, the recovery terminal is still counting down. So a med pack is going to spawn on top of Kerrigan while I can't do anything. Just, you know, efficiency, value, whatever you want to call it. You guys should totally donate to Plexa as the Wind Waker HD file name, by the way.
So why the choice of unleashing the Zerg versus the gas?
Because then the Zerg and the Terrans are fighting each other and you can just run past. As opposed to Jim, stop shooting the roach and follow me. Oh my god. If you release the gas,
this is why they don't get married.
Yeah. Oh, Jim.
Terrible relationship
There's a bunch
issues.
of other
Look at
reasons.
this. Jim,
No, this
he's gonna
is
die
entirely
again.
why they don't get married.
Okay, it's all right. I thought he was going to die again. I was going to be very upset.
The tram is about to leave.
So, like, if you unleash the gas, then the Terrans are still, like, shooting you and stuff, even though they're currently being killed by the gas. But if you release the Zerg and Terrans are busy fighting each other, you can just run past. So it's just more reliable.
So now we do
Also,
a dance.
this is a completely timed section. I can't speed it up at all, so I just make Jim do-si-do with me. You get bored. Don't judge me.
If only she could dance. If only.
Yeah, Kerrigan has no /dance animation. It's
Starcraft's 2
Slightly
amazing
infuriating.
ring endorsement is I get bored.
just casually drink some water so we don't die again in this speed run.
Covering ground. I gotcha. Covering ground.
One-handed strats.
Tram's picking up pace. Stay frosty, kids.
Thanks, Jim. We don't like medevacs around here.
Sweeping. Heading out.
I should probably move that a little bit so you guys
Players
can see.
don't like medevacs ever.
True.
We have a $1,000 donation from Fant. Hey Rael, Fant here. Thanks everyone for all the delays so that I can get home in time to watch SC2. Good luck on the run, and a special shout out to Kane for destroying what was left of his already shattered sleep schedule to watch this.
Thank you, fans.
Oh, that was Fant.
You're the best.
I totally didn't hear that. Thanks, Fant. We love you, Fant.
Like elephant.
Also, maybe should donate like another $5 and say that $1,000 goes towards Plexa as Wind Waker file name.
Covering ground. I gotcha.
That would be appreciated.
That would help a lot, yeah.
But these speaker volumes just keep changing. It's all right. It's not important. It's just distracting.
It's okay. You wanted something to do during this mission.
Yeah, it gives me something to do. Constantly click the speaker volume.
Well, there's so many frame-perfect audio triggers.
Oh yeah, totally. So there's gonna be another medevac around over here, and we're just gonna violently murder it again, because prevent cancer.
I can see the bay.
There's a lot of violence in this run. I shouldn't make that joke. Hey, it's loud again. See? What is that?
I don't see, but I hear.
A siege tank. I can take it out with a kinetic blast.
We have a $200 donation from Drysart. Let's can cancer, sir.
Right.
See, this is a good opportunity /dance. Nothing.
No dance. Sad face.
Who was the person on that donation again?
Drysart.
Okay, I thought that was somebody else.
Pushing ahead.
So, and this is the point where Jim is so stupid he can't even follow us over a bridge. It's pretty cool. He just like, I don't know. I'm not sure what happens. But we the cutscene, and then cutscene happens, and then, hey, Jim's over there. Because reasons.
Because Jim doesn't want to have to follow Kerrigan anywhere. And that goes so well for him.
Yeah. And this mission, there is a little bit of randomness, this part of the mission, because there's constantly spawning waves of Marines that are helping you out. And on the second phase of this, they will sometimes run right up to the foot of the boss. And when they do that, they don't die and contribute a lot of extra damage. So I want them to run forward, and they're not doing it, so they're gonna die. Thanks, guys. Oh, one of them went forward. Look at this hero down here.
I call him Bob.
Yeah, he's now Bob.
When
Bob
did this
the Marine.
become the Diablo 3?
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
no,
even the
Diablo 3 is
mission.
later.
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
Diablo
later.
3 is very much later.
See, now he's gonna die because he's gonna walk right into the airstrike. Bye, Bob.
We loved
He's
you while you
not
were
very
around.
intelligent.
That's why.
Bob's sitting right over there. Bye, Bob. We'll miss you.
50 minerals doesn't pay for basic education.
Sam McLaughlin's Feed the Marines.
On the way.
Sad puppies.
We're just gonna tank this shot because we can, and I don't have enough energy for another kinetic blast. There we go. There's that mission. Jim cost us quite a bit of time.
Thanks,
because
Jim.
he's Jim. Damn it, Jim. That was 12:37. And then we come on to one of
12:37?
my favorite missions. This is the first of the timed missions. And I use the air quotes because it starts with a timer, but there's a condition to end the timer early. So it is very precise, and if I make too many mistakes, I won't be able to end the timer early. But that just means I have to wait for the timer to end. So it's not like the end of the world if I mess it up. I think I missed it in the record. So if we can get this, we'll just casually gain 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, no big deal.
And that
all right.
might make up for Jim not behaving.
That would more than make up for Jim not behaving.
Except for the bitterness.
So the condition to end this timer early is that you have to kill every Terran unit on the map except for like one group of units. And the way we do that is we use the new Swarm Queen unit that's in the campaign. It's pretty balanced.
Just a little, yeah.
We have a $200 donation from Phil R. This is an awesome cause, and I'm so glad to see Raelcun come back with Heart of the Swarm this year. Legacy of the Void in years to come, perhaps. Best of luck to all the runners.
There's about to be a Terran attack wave coming here. Somebody's waiting on him.
She's holed up in a Zerg base. We're going in. Send reinforcements.
The Dominion found us.
Oh, we're quiet again.
Hit us hard. Covering ground. Sweeping. Right.
Smart AI.
Pushing ahead. I should make Zerglings from the larva at my hatchery. Work to be done.
He's like, you should make Zerglings. No, I think I know what I'm doing, Kerrigan.
Covering ground.
I think.
Right.
Do I know what I'm doing?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Pushing ahead.
Guess I don't.
I gotcha.
We have a $250 donation from Chard. How can so many people be for beating cancer but against saving the animals in Super Metroid? I know there's still time to save them.
Because we're speedrunners.
Save the frames, kill the animals.
Save the animals, kill the speedrun.
It happened to this.
I
dude,
want
didn't
to
it?
let's play.
This is Kerrigan.
Can we taunt the animals?
Oh, I didn't blast the bunker. I'm a baddie.
Sweeping.
Wow, uninstall.
Yeah, so bad. Wow, I'm so bad. Spike's here in spirit.
He's on a plane, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's gonna be here pretty soon.
Shout out to Spike Vegeta.
Yeah,
He
like
should be
Vegeta.
coming in on the 9th, and I think it's the 9th. I don't know what day it is. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
No one knows.
Is this burned down yet?
Lost track
It's
of time.
Thursday,
little bit.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
$200 from
Okay.
S. Matthias.
Earl, please, don't die.
Heading out.
Sorry, I'm just freaking.
From who?
From S. Matthias.
Okay.
Greetings from Sweden. Awesome runs. This goes to Runner's Choice.
Say again. Heading out.
So I just used crushing grip on them right as the broodlings spawn from killing that building. pretty useful.
Great. Like that.
It looks so majestic.
We have many prizes available for this run. We have 3 Axiom signed mouse pads, $5 each. A signed Axiom mouse keyboard and mouse pad for $20. And 3 signed ESL shirts, $10.
We should have grabbed this from the prize room, shouldn't we?
Bring over the gorgeous statue.
Oh yes, and we also have the Tychus Finley statue.
Eh, that's, you know, small price.
Paddle with that instead of caterpillar.
I can't see.
That sounds like horse, no problem. You should have planned ahead.
I can't see it already.
But then they can't see it.
And to get it on that, it is $50.
Yeah, no, actually I think I can. Yeah, faster.
Moobot is posting a link of the picture of the statue in the chat occasionally.
Oh,
so
it
if
is?
you want to look it up, yeah, it sure
Sweet.
is.
Moobot putting in work.
Moobot hype. That's for later. I'm just doing it now while I remember. No, thinking ahead.
This guy's turtling and he can't even make swarm hosts yet.
Not enough creep spread.
Clearly I'm bad. I am actually horrible because I said that and I lost 2 queens. We might not be able to get the skip now.
This BM.
Totally still world record anyway. You know, don't worry about it. Let's fire those. So the reason why I dislike this mission is you're relying on these queens, and the swarm queens are armored, and there's lots of marauders, and they're slow. Well, they're better than normal queens when it comes to speed, so I shouldn't complain about that. And they're really, really fat, so they get in each other's way. So trying to micro them doesn't really work out, other than just burrowing them. We should probably like find some of these minerals, huh? Oh, I just lost another queen. Yeah, it's probably not gonna work out now. Damn. We'll see. We'll see. There's a chance. There's a chance. Slim chance. Not a chance anymore. Okay, whatever. We'll keep going because like
It's something to do.
When this doesn't work out, we just have to wait for the timer anyway. And killing this stuff means less stuff attacks us anyway. So sure, let's kill the stuff. Let's kill that so tank stops spawning. Oh, right as I say that, tank spawns. Timing. Did you say that was Ehan timing?
Maybe.
That's a stretch. You should not say yes to that. Let's kill that tech reactor.
Burrowing so strong.
Yeah, burrowing OP.
We'll see how strong burrowing is later with Primal Kerrigan.
Yeah, she's really good at burrowing when she's allowed to burrow.
Ninja Kerrigan. Ninja Kerrigan.
Ninja Karakun? Eh? I'm bored. This mission makes me bored.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Enemy units aren't smart enough to just shoot the ground. So
On Brutal, they micro. Like, look at this.
They try so hard.
So
It's kind of sad how hard they try.
Congrats on beating NNA.
The shots are getting fired.
If you are just joining us, we are Awesome Games Done Quick, hosted by Speed Demos Archive and Speed Runs
I
Live.
can hear you.
All donations go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, saving lives through cancer, cancer prevention and early detection.
Okay, we have 5 minutes left. We're not making this.
Do you think if Terrans had tech reactors, they would stop whining on forums?
No. Well, there's no condition that would make players stop whining on forums.
Sure there is. If they made mech viable.
Oh, whoa, the shots. I can't handle all the shots. You need to calm down on the shots.
So many shots. So here, if I recall, you're trying to basically hold off these units until the rest of the Terrans are dead, correct?
Well, I'm not going to be able to kill the rest of the Terran units at this point, so I'm just going to let the timer run out.
Gotcha.
I lost too many queens because I'm bad. I like to call myself bad, jokingly or not. I'm not actually like trash talking myself. Don't worry about it.
So ideally, if you are tearing through the rest of the units on the map, like that point in time is going to be when you just kind of let them go.
Here right now, like I would have killed this entire base up here, killed the Thors, be over here and about to kill this and trigger the end of the mission about now. I'd still be about a minute and a half away from triggering it, but there's too much left to kill, and then once you hit about the 13-minute mark on the in-game timer down here, additional units spawn that count towards the ones that you need to kill. So at that point, you're just not gonna hit the trigger. So I'm gonna pick up this spore crawler, because when we do this strat, my base tends to die, and a spore crawler, even when it's uprooted, counts as a structure and prevents me from losing the mission. So we're just gonna uproot that and bring it with us, just to be safe.
Safety's off.
I'm comfy.
Comfy?
I'm quite comfy.
Okay.
You should have planned ahead.
I planned ahead. I took off my
Brother
shoes.
should have planned ahead and gotten the better chair.
Like maybe pull out one of those cushy chairs from out in the hallway. No, I'd be just like down here.
They are
So
soft.
comfy.
They are
They're probably
very,
the
very
comfiest things here, though. Except for my beanbag.
All right, so we got 2 minutes left here, and then this timer will end and we can finish this mission. And then we'll move on to like the real missions with
Fun
like,
missions?
The fun missions, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Old Soldiers. Old
Oh,
Soldiers
no,
is
no.
0 amounts of fun.
That's an awful mission.
So we haven't mentioned it a whole lot, but that Blizzard statue that's sitting on Sint's laps and so big you can't really even see Sint was organized and to be donated as a prize by one of the community managers at Blizzard, which is really awesome. His name is Aldrexis, and he organized everything and got that prize to us, and he's awesome, and I just want to say thanks, because it's a really cool prize, and it's generating a lot of hype and hopefully a lot of donations. So,
It's available
it does
during
not.
the PC block.
yeah, that's available during the entire PC block until Anti-Chamber
Disclaimer.
in the morning.
So once you hit
Statue may
$50 of
cost.
donations during the
Wow.
PC block, you are automatically entered. As long as you use the same email every time.
Yeah. If you're trying to donate multiple times to get into that, up to 3 times, you have to use the same email.
This is Kerrigan.
I wonder if the mic can pick up my stomach grumblings. That'd be pretty bass.
Those are pretty. Oh, it's based, because it's deep.
Yeah.
The jokes.
There was.
Oh, too good. Too good.
I made very similar jokes when I was reading. They were great jokes.
The chat's gonna hate me right now for the terrible jokes. They're like,
This chat loves me.
oh, I mean they hate me probably.
Oh.
Oh my God, what a scrub. Etc. Etc. Fill in the blanks.
Chat, I hope you love me. I love you.
We're just having fun right now.
All the loves.
The real speed run starts after this mission. Like this is similar to how in Wings of Liberty, like you have to do these first 3 missions and then the speed run starts.
It's
But-
pretty much the exact same missions.
It's the same idea. It's just the missions are more tolerable in this version. Like in Wings of Liberty, there's a reason why nobody really actively runs it anymore, and that's because 0 Hour was a pain in the butt. Nobody
that
likes
mission's
0 Hour. So we want those guys to catch up here a little bit.
But once we have more control and we have Primal Kerrigan, it's going to pick up quite a bit, and you're going to see
So the
some very
hitbox on this
interesting
cannon's
ideas.
really weird, and all the Zerglings will run up to it, decide they can't hit it from the front, and start circling around the side. I don't know why. It's weird. Ideally, I don't want Kerrigan to die here because it costs time. Because the way that voice triggers work in this game, if Kerrigan, if someone is talking in this portrait on the left, the game cannot advance until they're done talking. And if Kerrigan dies, the Noctool explains to you about how Kerrigan revives, and then that prevents it from advancing. 16-16, by the way.
16.
So keeping Kerrigan alive actually saves time at the end there, as opposed to some other missions where you might just see me just sacrifice Kerrigan right as I finish the mission because I don't care. So we're going to go to Char first because it saves time. There is a theoretical situation in which going to Kaldir first would save time, but you'd have to figure out how to complete Old Soldiers before the second part of the mission even starts, which I'm pretty sure isn't possible since there's an extra gate with 1,500 health in the way. Because I turned on the cheat for full maps vision, just looked at the map, was like, is that even possible? There's an extra structure in the way, just blocking your path that has 1,500 health. So that was a negatory. You can kill it on lower difficulties, but on brutal, that's not going to happen because you don't really just have enough units. So this is the mission. We're going to pick up Banelings. Banelings are pretty sweet. They're going to carry us to victory until we get Primal Kerrigan.
Sounds like you just need to macro better.
What is it now?
This would be helpful if we like ran to the proper ramp. Notice how I'm just like ignoring
So many
Sid.
shots.
This is normal.
What's your APM
It's
right
okay
now?
because he's not mic'd.
Oh, he's not mic'd, right?
He's
They
not
can't even hear
mic'd,
him.
so we don't need to care.
Good thing.
So people have been mentioning that it's really annoying that you can't hear everyone on the couch during some runs, and that's because runner decides who gets mics. If you aren't hearing someone, it's because the runner does not want you to.
Oh.
Dang, I got wrecked.
That-
Someone who doesn't even play video games.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Hey, I got to week 50 of Long Live the Queen.
I don't know what that game is.
Well, that's because you're a noob.
I played Minesweeper for 20 hours.
Well done.
Too hardcore for me.
Am I legit speedrun now?
Do you even solitaire?
Dude, Spider Solitaire.
Oh.
So we're having a slight amount of fun right now, just a little bit.
No, not at all.
So in the individual level for this level, they go the other way. But since Kerrigan's lower level and she's not primal Kerrigan, this way is faster. I have tested it out. So it's just a slight difference between what you might see in the individual level from this run. It would be helpful if I set my rally point there correctly. So we're just going to lure Zerglings en masse into our Banelings because they're pretty cool like that. Maybe. Banelings. You want to like, do your job. There we go. So then they group up and boom. The CPU isn't very smart. It doesn't know how to handle that. Oh, there's 2 left. So let's not use our Banelings on that. So I'm going to be making a lot of queens in this mission. Because, yeah, we're going to be making queens until we get Primal Kerrigan. Well, except on Old Soldiers, because Old Soldiers sucks. But Old Soldiers doesn't count. Like, Old Soldiers doesn't count for anything. We just ignore Old Soldiers constantly. Why are you guys so alive? Die. Thank you. We're just going to blast this Feudalist because he's annoying. Well, yeah, there we go. Save the Banelings. There we go. We saved the animals. Happy. Can you tell that I'm bored in these early missions?
Donations?
We have $200 from Hellfire 23. Heading to Afghanistan next week. Glad I got to watch all these amazing gamers before I go. Good luck to the rest of the runners, and since me and my fellow Marines like to see violence, kill the animals.
Thank you to anyone who serves. We appreciate you.
$200 from Michael Amatrano. 200 more Washingtons for this amazing cause. Good luck to Raelcun for Heart of the Swarm, and cannot wait for Wind Waker HD. Always a pleasure, darling.
So we don't like infestors, so we kill it with Kinetic Blast before it can do anything. Best way to deal with infestors. If you're having trouble with infestors in your own play, you should just spawn a Kerrigan and use Kinetic Blast. It totally works.
$175 from Kane.
Yeah, Kane.
Warm greetings from the cold lands of Norway. Being a speedrunner and cancer survivor myself, plus the fact that 2 members of my immediate family, my mother and my brother, are cancer survivors also, you can imagine that this is an event that is very relevant to my interests. What we as a community are doing with AGDQ is amazing, and I always make sure that I catch as much as I can. Next year, I'll try to make my way over there to meet you in person.
Sweet.
And all the friends and acquaintances I've made in this community. You are all completely awesome. My love to you all, Kane.
That's the guy who has the world record in Commander Keen 4. Has very stubbornly taken away from Cosmo multiple times. He got added to the SRL team page because Cosmo stopped into his stream, saw like nearly 4,000 attempts on Keen, and was like, yeah, that's pretty hardcore, and just added him to the SRL team.
$150 from Anonymous. Robert here. Thank you, AGDQ and SGDQ, for the
Pro strats, Robert.
Robert had best strats. Okay, keep
He
going.
has successfully confused me. Good job.
Thank you, AGDQ and SGDQ, for the many hours of entertainment you have given me. Countless hours of entertainment over the past couple of years. This donation is in honor of my grandma, Magian Calda, who died of lung cancer.
So we have 100 eggs now. We move on to the second part of the mission. The reason I've been making so many queens is for the second part of the mission. There's a lot of mutalisks at the end, and they will mess me up if I don't have no way of dealing with mutalisks. So we've got a lot of queens.
We don't have no way? No way of dealing with them? We don't have no way?
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, no, we are not dropping frames. Occasionally, this game just likes to chug.
This game,
in
wasn't
case you don't
optimized the
know.
best, and yeah, it will lag a few times on stream, even
It's
with
okay,
a
it's
really
not a
good
finished
computer.
game.
So we're just gonna blow this up because it gives us a level. Maybe if like these guys would keep moving, that'd be great. That's one of the main things in this level and this route is I need to get a couple extra levels for Kerrigan along the way. We have routed it out so that we figured out the ones that take the least amount of time. That one is very short, so we go for that one. We need to get a couple extra levels throughout the route. Flame wings are pretty good. Check this out. And that's, we want to get her to minimum of level 55? The one that unlocks ability efficiency, I don't remember what the actual level is on that one. It's no problem to unlock that one. We get a couple extra just because they're like right there. It doesn't cost any time and it makes her do more damage and have a little bit more health. Ability efficiency is the most important ability later on because it reduces the cooldowns on all of Kerrigan's abilities by 20%, I want to say, and it also reduces the cost. So 50 energy abilities now cost 40. It's a very, very good upgrade, and it makes Ninja Kerrigan possible. Well, even better later on than it already is. The trigger on this is really weird. I used to think it was based on how many buildings you've killed, but then I've had like very few units left over, kill the buildings really slowly. So, like half this base was left over and then it ended. So it might be time-based, I'm not sure, but like I don't know what triggers the timer. I need to figure that out. Because like this base is almost completely dead and hasn't ended, and then there it goes. It's inconsistent, 940. So now we get to move on to Fire in the Sky. This is a fun one. There was a pro game way back when in Wings of Liberty where I want to say J-Dong decided to cheese the ever-living crap out of someone when they weren't expecting it. It worked pretty well. Like it was pretty hype. And so what he did was he brought some queens across the map with some drones, built a hatchery, canceled the hatchery, built a creep, and then dropped a creep tumor on the creep that's left over when you cancel the hatchery for a few seconds, had creep in front of his opponent's base, and built a bunch of spine crawlers in front. So it was a creative way of creating creep across the map, and we're going to use that to our benefit, because in order to trigger the things that we want to trigger on this map, you need to drop creep tumors on them. So we're going to emulate the Tyrant here, J-Dong, and try to be cool like him. What? Was it Nesty? I don't remember who did it first. It might have been Nesty. That sounds more correct than J-Dong.
Working as intended.
It is working as intended. So we're not going to activate this one yet, so we're going to drop this creep tumor over here, even though they want us to drop it right there. That changes the pattern, the spawn pattern of the Gorgons a little bit, so it's more beneficial for us later on.
By the way, just real quick, why do you time the way you do, since we have to write everything down?
By the way, what?
Did you explain why why it's being timed the way it is?
Because PC games are ridiculous to time if you're not removing the load times. The mission timer in Starcraft 2 is accurate, just not real time. So there is a very easy conversion to get real time off of the mission time, and that is just to multiply it by 71.5%. So we keep track of the mission times, add them together, multiply them by 71%. And then we get real time with all of the load times removed. Sorry, I had a throat cold the other week. Still recovering. My throat is not very happy.
There's not much time.
I'm trying not to cough into my microphone and failing pretty horribly.
Mute his mic for a second so he can cough properly. You good?
Kinda, yeah.
Do you need another cough?
Probably.
Okay, I have another cough.
I think I'm good now. Thanks. So that didn't go quite as well. I'm gonna blame that on like the coughing fit. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Like Kerrigan died, so this is gonna be a little bit slow because Kerrigan died. Yeah, that happened. It's fine. Please. So we need to bring a drone along for this to work because we need to build a hatchery. Kerrigan, seriously, what are you doing? There you go.
$150 from Scram. Wow, such marathon. This is my favorite AGDQ so far. Keep it up. Been looking forward to this run for a while, even if my sleeping schedule has been thoroughly messed up. P.S. Raelcun spelled backwards is nuclear.
I don't believe you.
P.P.S. Skint is bad at bowling anyway.
Is that vitamin C?
Fine at bowling.
Maybe.
No, I think you grabbed a vitamin C drop instead of a cough drop.
Yes? Who asked you?
This thing's not that heavy. It's great.
You can trade out if you need to.
$150 from Magnus. Good luck to Raelcun on his SE2 run. Thanks everybody for the great work.
What is it now?
$150 from an anonymous donor. I lost my mom 2 years ago, not cancer related, but losing friends and family is always horrible. I've got a lot of friends and experienced new things when I started doing more SE2 events. Love you all.
Where'd my drone go? Here it is.
I may want to keep you near the front lines.
And here there's a button you can push to find building units that are not moving anywhere.
Yeah, just for scrubs.
There's more coming. Spread the creep.
Hello, Goliath, you wanna like come attack me? Thank you.
$222.22 from Beer Snobbery.
Yes?
Why don't oysters donate during AGDQ? Because they're shellfish.
There's not much time.
No, I'm not clapping for that.
No fun allowed.
No,
My attention.
haven't you heard? No one's allowed to have fun near me.
Stand in my way. The swarm hungers. Speak quickly. The swarm never rests. Yes?
All right, so we're doing a little bit better. We recovered from the violent coughing fit that made me make a pretty interesting mistake that I've never done before. But we still have our drone along, so that's one of the worst things that can happen is if this little drone dies, because as we get further along, it takes longer for him to catch back up.
You have my attention.
Get out of here, science vessels. I don't like science vessels.
Who asked you?
Neither does Blizzard. That's why they removed them.
Swarm
Exactly.
Whoa.
Out with it. You have my attention.
Ghosts have such dramatic death noises, it's great.
I don't know, queens are up there too. Screams.
$75 from an anonymous donor. Dang it, Bob. You had one job. One job.
Rip
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Good luck with the rest of this run, the rest of all the runs, and raising money for Prevent Cancer.
Bob, why'd you have to melt?
Yeah, Bob, don't stand under the thing that's shooting at you.
Poor Bob.
So the AI is reasonably smart here. It will scan if I borrow units, but then it won't target the units that it scanned. So that's why I say reasonably smart.
At least they tried.
They try.
Who asked you? This world.
$150
Wow, did
from
you hear the game get defensive there?
Kerrigan's sassy comments. Raelcun hates Kerrigan Coon. Couch's choice. Borderlands 2 Japanese.
Can't argue that. Can't argue that. Go for it.
Come at us, French. Mr. MV, bring it.
Pretty good.
$150 from Yagamoth. Happy Halloween.
Is he in here?
I need to. Why?
That was great. For no reason, just great.
So
good
I'm
luck to me.
awesome, and I never spawned this. So that behemoth is there. It's all right. It's all right. We got this. this Firebat's programmed really well. Watch this. He just ignores us.
So sneaky ninja.
So why don't you use 2 keyboards like Yagamov does?
He uses 2 SNES controllers. Come on, it's not the same thing.
2 mice, 2 keyboards.
There we go.
APM over 9,000.
Never, Kerrigan.
$150 from John B.
Lots of bones in that
I lost my mom to kidney cancer almost 2 years ago now. Keep up the good fight. All the runners have been awesome and entertaining. Go 500K plus.
How many drones do I have? Why do I have so few drones? That would explain what's going wrong a lot. It's alright, we're almost done. You wanna, like, I don't know, cancel? My units are being silly. So the reason why I haven't done this one yet is when you have one of the Scourge nests left, it triggers an event that spawns a lot of extra units. So I don't want to do that yet. Also, this guy is to bait a secret missile, and it didn't work.
Get another Gorgon into the fight.
That was me channeling Carl Sagan because I'm sad that he's gone, and he goes when he's under pressure. I love you, Carl.
What is it now? Out with
I'm sad he can't be here. He's the guy who did that glitched Yoshi's Island run earlier in the week. It was pretty cool. So when I do this, it'll spawn the extra units, and then I can spawn this one, and then it'll end the mission, and I don't have to deal with the huge spawn that happens here.
$150 from Heiko W. I had to throw more money at you during my second favorite esports game. It makes me as a game dev proud to see all you gamers played for this awesome cause, for the Swarm.
Oh, I think you are. This is your last Gorgon, isn't it?
$150 from Pouches. Shout out to the NeoGaf community and all the guys watching and talking about it in the live thread. We are really enjoying you guys tear through all these games. Here's to 500K.
$13.19. So we come to my least favorite mission of the entire run, because the fast strats for this mission are extremely risky, and you will wind up killing the objective with only a couple of banelings left over. It's extremely inconsistent, so I wind up, I wasn't supposed to open that. So I wind up, oh, I'm short of Kerrigan level because I'm silly. It's fine. Actually, is it fine? It might cause some problems later on.
Yeah.
You'll work it out.
You got this.
We can do it. It's fine.
You can play like you're playing an RTS.
I'll just have to try a little harder on one of the later levels, darn. Because getting that Kerrigan level lets me be lazy on the first level, the second level, no, the first one of Xeris. I can count, I promise.
Out with it. What is it now?
So then, like, I won't be able to get away with being lazy anymore.
Do as much damage as you can, my queen. Send me reinforcements when you can. This is going to be bloody.
All right.
Who asked you?
So for this one, I want to do specific things. I want to kill a specific amount of units before this timer runs out. And that means I'm going to be waiting a little bit on the reinforcements, so I'm not too concerned about like waiting around, because I'm going to be waiting around anyway. So that was just to break down the gate without losing, while losing less units. Can you get that away from the TV? It's making a buzz. It's annoying.
People stop
It's mine.
messaging him.
I don't know, nobody's messaging me. Nobody messages me. They don't have my number.
Yes? Speak quickly.
Where's the other spawn? Did it already come in?
The swarm hung. Who asked you?
What?
What is it now?
It doesn't look like it came in. Kerrigan, why are you solo hell? Kerrigan. Ooh, we're good. We're good. Don't worry.
All right then.
Hello.
Yes? Who asked
Hello, goodbye.
Alright, so the main thing is I don't want to kill all of the structures in this base yet. It's possible, very possible. But if I do that, then it skips a trigger later on, which gives me free drones. Free drones are cool. I like free drones. So we intentionally leave some alive, and we grab some units, and we go over here instead. Let's go to the store.
These bugs will never take charge.
That'll go well.
That could have been a bit better. Now Kerrigan's gonna die. It's not really important though. I feel like one of the waves didn't spawn. I had very few units. Did the 2-minute spawn come?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Did you miss me?
They came at the second base you assaulted. Yeah.
Okay. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah. It felt like you were under units.
What is it now?
It just means like we have to take this even safer, and it's annoying because I'm already doing like really safe strats on this mission because I hate it.
Granny
I hate
strats?
this mission. Yeah, we're graining this mission so hard.
That's fine. This mission's awful anyway.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, so Laz back there does some normal runs. He also chaos dunked so hard that the game crashed earlier in this marathon. It was pretty sweet.
I love you. I love you, Raelcun. Yeah, this game on normal and brutal, usually you don't do lower difficulties, and majority of the time there's a very small community that even does, who even do
oh my
single
God, there's a lot of
segment.
units left over. Why are those alive?
So majority of the community does a lot of IL attempts, but Raelcun, being truly based, does single segment brutal, and from Wings of Liberty to Heart of the Swarm.
I had to restart.
I should have looked at the timer before we restarted. We could have an accurate time, but I messed up. Wasn't thinking about it. So I don't know what happened.
Did you not hit a trigger?
Should have hit all of the triggers.
Nothing stands in my way.
Did they patch the game recently?
Oh, I know what I did.
They don't patch single player.
They have twice actually.
Have they?
Specifically to fix speedrunning tricks.
Wow.
And that's why you don't stream the speedrunning of it.
Ouch, Blizzard.
We
Thank
need
you.
to go back to crushing grip here. That helps a little bit, but that doesn't explain everything that happened. In Death from Above, there were 2 Vikings at the end that you had constant vision of, and they would lift and land, and you could use the vision from those Vikings to do the Ninja Kerrigan faster. And they removed the vision from those Vikings. They patched a speedrunning trick we hadn't found yet.
Wow.
Because it said in the patch notes that they fixed a thing that, mind controlling a Raven on this level could end the mission early, and we're like, wait, what? You can do that?
You'll regret that.
I wonder if what happened when I was trying to figure something out was just a fluke, or if it
I've never been able to
patched out.
reproduce that.
I have no idea what happened there.
Oh, I know why. I don't have raptorlings. I totally just went here before getting raptorlings. I think I can do it without them. Because raptorlings is the only evolution I get for people who are curious. It adds base 2 damage to their attacks. It gives them the leaping strike ability, and then it also gives them the slight movement speed increase. I should still be able to do this. I just won't be able to detour and kill the Thor up the ramp. I'll just have to use all my units on the space instead. Because I've done this before. We've got the backup strats, I think. That's so confident, isn't it? We got the backup strats.
Maybe.
Strats for everything.
Possibly. Could be.
We might have backup strats. Maybe. Hellbats are OP because when they patch the game and make balance changes, they don't apply them to single player. So Hellbats are still ridiculous, and they will wreck my face. I don't like Hellbats.
These bugs will never take charge.
For the Wind Waker HD file name, Plexa is in the lead with $5,521.
Nice.
What's second place?
Second place is Cosmo with the
Yeah, we
the
don't-
number.
Yeah, how much money's?
It's about $3,000 behind Plexa.
We got to step it up, everybody. Come on.
We can do better.
Make it 10K.
We got plenty of time to do it. Come on.
Get those donations in.
Needs to get it pumped up so high that it's there for 2 days.
Let's get this over with.
I think this is the one? Yeah. Alright, so I want to leave one of these guys behind.
Who asked you?
Yeah, who asked you about that?
My queen, within these facilities, the Terrans experiment upon the Zerg. This cannot be allowed.
I'll destroy them if
We
I
got
get the chance.
$250 from an anonymous donor.
Speak.
As of 2 hours ago, my dog of 15 years took his last breath in my arms. It was inevitably the cancer that took him from us. I couldn't help but fall into a ball and cry. Some say love is a powerful motivator. That must be why he stayed strong to the end. While he isn't a person, cancer is cancer, and that is indiscriminate. Hopefully, with the help of all you amazing people, we become one step closer to turning the tables. At this point, saving the animal seems appropriate.
This war never rests.
Right in the feels.
I'm a sap. Deal with it.
Who asked you?
So when I kill this base, it'll give me some drones for free. All my timing's going to be off because I kind of screwed up. We're making lots of mistakes. But this is the same as last year. I made a conscious decision while playing this out. Like, I could play super serious and try and take the world record, or I could provide some commentary. And I generally think that people prefer the commentary side of the equation rather than me just sitting here and being quiet. Because Laz, like, kind of speedruns this on normal, but he doesn't know a whole lot about the brutal run. Just what he knows about from normal.
Yeah,
some of these other guys are from Team Liquid, and they're like, they know about Starcraft, but not specifically the speed run. So when it comes down to explaining the specifics, it's really just me here. And I made the decision that I'm going to talk, even though it means I'm probably going to make some mistakes. I need to watch for when I get scanned. Did I get scanned yet?
I did not see it.
Not yet, no.
I can't see the minimap though.
Yes, we did. Oh, okay, hang on. This is going to be close. That's pushing it. We're going to need to leave these here to buy some time. So watch for the scan as a timing point for one to do this. Okay, you're taking the shots. These need to finish. Please, please. Oh God, and they didn't shoot the overlords. We're gonna win. I am actually terrible at this game.
Ooh. It's all right.
Like I was just saying, I made the decision to talk.
Yeah.
And make mistakes. Our estimate's accounting for that. Hopefully we can stop making silly mistakes. There's a reason I hate this mission. Like, seriously, I hate this mission. It's awful. That only cost us 2 minutes or so, which in the scale of StarCraft is like, it sounds like tons for speedrun. That's not too bad.
Pales in comparison to how long this game is actually.
Yeah.
I can't see minimap, so I can't tell you on scan.
It doesn't show on the minimap.
Since when that?
All right, we recovered it. Oh, almost built the hatchery too far away. That would have been cool. So if we place the Overlord in the right spot, the Vikings will fire at it before they land, which then lets my spine crawlers take out more of the Marines, which is extremely important. Like that. Then he doesn't die because he gets just out of range. Then the spine crawlers plus the aberration are able to kill all of this on their own. And that's what should have happened last time. I need to rebuild some of these Zerglings, though, that are lost, that I shouldn't have lost. So we're just piling backup strats upon backup strats here. It's going to take a mission that I was going to have to granny and make it just a little bit slower. But like I said, this is the final mission of Char, and after that we get to go to Xeris, which then gives us Primal Kerrigan and breaks the game. So things are going to get better from here.
Yeah, you have to get past the very terrible missions, which is usually Char.
So that's the reason why we go this way around, because gold base is pretty good. The gold base allows us to do this much faster just with the increased mining rate. Oh, hi. That's a nuke. Yeah, they randomly drop nukes on you throughout this entire mission. It's kind of cool. And by kind of cool, I mean it's annoying.
Has he mentioned he hates this mission yet?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know if you've been emphatic enough about it.
I really hate this mission. Because the nukes are not predictable. They'll just drop them in different spots every time. So, like, you can only partially account for them. And sometimes they'll do things that actually mess with you. And it's really annoying. So we're going to make a Baneling minefield. Baneling minefield. I used to talk for a living. I promise. And it's going to help us beat this upcoming attack wave. Because we can kill it with Kerrigan pretty handily with some units, but I want her to save some of her energy. So attack Kerrigan, please. There we go. And
Nice job.
Does that ever get old?
no, it never gets old. I love it.
No, it does not.
It's beautiful.
We have $150 from Dust. You had one job, Jim. Good luck on the rest of the run, Raelcun.
This world is mine.
$150 from Zero Aegis.
There's not much time.
I always like to support these charity events when I can, but this is the first time I've actually been in a position to donate. Keep up the awesome work.
Swarm hungers. The swarm never rests. Who asked you?
Thor's hurt, especially upgraded Thors.
Get this over with.
And I only have 400 health only.
Push ahead. You have my attention.
We have detected another nuclear missile launch.
There we go.
This world is mine.
It's kind of annoying because I want these aberrations to be able to help over here. Like I was saying, ooh, I morph those larvae to save them from the nuke. Oh my god, really? I want to bring these units over here. Stop nuking where I want to go, please.
Yet again, as you can see, why this mission is so awful. There's so much going on. If you're not paying attention, nukes can rain from the sky upon you, as well as you have to deal with constant attack waves and try and get an expansion up at the same time, maintaining your original base. Very frustrating level. And just
We need some more stuff over here because we're doing the safe strats. So that means I want my base not to die. And there's a very large attack incoming that will make that difficult. Well, let's leave one of these over here.
Push ahead.
No. Okay.
And just a reminder, Raelcun is playing on Brutal. Playing on any other difficulty is very boring. And
well, to me, some people enjoy it.
Yeah, like me, it's very strange. Ooh. But playing on Brutal, you will be playing on the fastest game speed in the game. Playing on any other difficulty will set you at a slower game speed, and you have to manually set it. But on Brutal, you will be playing on the fastest game speed, which does make a huge difference, especially in RTA. But we don't go by RTA, so it doesn't really matter.
If you were playing on a lower game speed, we would account for that, like
A
in
Starcraft
other
minute is what, 45
versions.
seconds?
Yeah.
Like if you were playing on lower difficulties and you're playing not on max game speed, you would be playing a different category.
Exactly.
Starcraft minute is what, 45 seconds? Something like that.
You have to multiply Starcraft by 71.5% to get real time. So doing that backwards, I don't know. Math is hard.
Never was good at math.
That's somewhere between 45 and 50, if I remember correctly.
All right, so we've got a bunch of Aberration Bashers. These exist solely to be bait. When we get to the end of the mission, we're gonna have a ton of Banelings. But there's gonna be a lot of units in the way. And especially since Aberration Bashers units can run under them freely, my units can. They stand and are giant meat shields for my Banelings. That is their purpose. That hatchery is 68 health. That is pretty ridiculous. That was cut pretty close.
So anyway, what he's saying is that the timer you see on the bottom left is nowhere near what the actual game time is.
It's nowhere near real time. So we're going to go up to a higher supply amount than you would for like a normal attempt because I don't feel like having to do this anymore. We've already messed this mission up. So I'm probably going to go up to around 170, 180, just to be safe. And then we're going to morph a lot of Banelings. Like a lot of Banelings, Artosis level of Banelings. So, yeah, it's another reason why I hate this mission, because you just get this section where you're just waiting and making Banelings, and it doesn't really look that fast. But it's way faster than doing this mission, quote-unquote, normally.
Good thing you waited for your more Banelings.
Yeah, if we didn't get Banelings for this mission, it would be a pain in the butt. So there's that at least.
Out with it. The swarm
Really?
It's like it's a villa.
So overpowered.
you're really just gonna, you know, rain the nukes, not stop all directly on my army. All right, let's make some more banelings. Oh, we're mining gas slightly suboptimally. I do believe I missed some gas pickups. Did I? Yes, I did. Hang on, we can pick those up. Those will help. Oh, hey, there's like this attack wave incoming. I forgot about this guy.
Out with it.
$150 from Gun Dragon.
Gun run?
Gun Dragon.
Gun Dragon.
Oh.
A good cause and a fun bunch of games. Looking forward to the Borderlands cosplay.
Push ahead. Let's get this over with. Yes? The swarm never rests. What is it now?
Wrong button. There we go.
Gas drop right there.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta kill these bunkers. Normally they're dead.
There's not much time.
Because I can kill them, usually, with the Zerglings at the beginning. I need some queens to heal Kerrigan, otherwise this isn't going to go very well. Really, the nuke. Thanks. Okay, so we got some queens to heal Kerrigan. How many bashers am I down to? That's okay. So we're just going to make banelings, and then we're going to go for it. So this is how many banelings we have left to morph. We're probably good with... How many banelings do I have?
Some.
I need a few more. Yeah, I can't cut this. It can't be too risky. I don't need to morph these guys that just drive, though. That's too many. Oh, that's... Wow, I'm amazing at this game.
Let's get this over with. Push ahead.
So this is another issue with this level. The longer you take, the more units there are up here. Not just because these attack waves, but the more units there are defending the cannon. So even when you try to cut it and play it safe, you're making it difficult for yourself at the same time. And again, I really dislike this level. So we're going to be good to go here. We are just going to go for it.
Damn it, girl. We saved you. How could you return to
hello? No.
Ghost teams Bravo and Delta, open fire.
Get going.
Oh, this is scary.
Deploy SCV. Repair that breach.
Oh, there we go.
And that's why I had to play it safe, because even with all of that going on and playing it very, very slow, it was close to not making it. So that's 1954 with
A couple screw-ups.
some number of errors, just a few.
1954?
Yeah. If every, like, it's probably not record at this point, because that was not optimal. But if everything else goes really well, it's still possible. Because the record still has quite a lot to improve on it, because I'm really the only person who's actively running the single segment route with this current single segment route with all the improvements. There's a cool box back there that you can win by donating, you know, since we have time. Thought I'd bring that up.
The box has the best commentary.
Yeah.
We should put the mic on it.
Do you have any words? Okay.
So this mission, normally I would have Kerrigan level 10, and that would give me access to Zergling Reconstitution, which rebuilds Zerglings for free.
Were you supposed to
I
get
actually
Raptor
don't
Wings?
want to do this level yet. I want to do the evolution. I'm not paying attention. Normally, I'm not, like, I don't have to think about it normally because I've already done it. So I wanted to do the Zergling evolution here, get Raptorlings, which will, again, make this way easier. Raptorlings are very, very good. They're the only ones that really make the time back from the evolution mission in other missions. And it winds up being pretty close to even, and it makes the other missions a lot easier. So it makes things easier, safer, and the amount of time that it actually gains is close to the amount of time it takes.
Does it make the time backs even though you forgot to do it last mission?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
$150 from Telios. Shout out to all the crew working this event. I think it's an incredible way for the gaming community to come together, and I hope to see this event for many years to come.
I wish I could avoid this slowdown, but it's programmed in.
But it looks so cool.
It looks cool, but it wastes time. You have to kill every Terran unit on that, so you can't leave one Marine behind just to save time.
$100 from an anonymous donor. Raelcun saving SE2. Hashtag promise is not broken. Hashtag dream is still alive.
So we have the best line in the game coming up. This guy's awesome. What? No, not episode, the 4. So swarmlings are really good, and people always ask me why I don't get them. It's just because raptorlings are better. It just comes down to that. Because raptorlings with their +2 damage per attack and their innate movement speed boost and their leaping allows me to switch their upgrade instead of the Zergling speed to the attack speed boost. All right, here we go.
That's the word.
It's just a silly thing, but it's awesome. So again, we have to kill everything here. We can't, like, skip triggers. Also, the units all focus fired by queens. Did you notice that? They normally don't do that.
Strange.
Good thing you have raptorlings.
I'm gonna blame Omni's PC for that. His RNG is different, clearly.
Shoutouts to Omni sleeping this year.
Best dance.
That's to me not sleeping this year.
Do you need me getting on your case about it?
No.
Okay.
T-Rex, what's the password to your PC? It's my new favorite slogan. It's on the box. It's on it. It's just labeled.
Calm down. Calm
It's
down.
labeled there,
It's all right.
man.
It's all right.
It's labeled.
It's okay. I saw it.
Reading
Maybe
is too
you
strong.
should drink some
you
tea.
expect people here to read things? Do you know how many things are labeled and completely ignored?
How about it?
So donations?
We have a $100 donation from Ol Karstad. Here's to giving Raelcun a hug. Love the marathon so far, making me miss all the esports.
Okay, good, because I'm stuck.
Nice save.
Peter's got my back.
Wow, that was the I don't want to touch you hug.
Oh.
I thought you were starting the mission hug, so I didn't want to like impact your mouse or anything.
It's good. We can do a better hug after the mission.
Okay, we'll do that.
We'll remember it.
$100 from Keith. Hey Raelcun. Can't wait to see this run. Too bad you can't fly buildings anymore. Good luck and have fun.
Oh, we can make up for not flying buildings.
Oh
trust me.
yeah, there's plenty of that.
A drone can harvest biomass from the squill gore. The process
$100 from Zion SC.
will be vulnerable.
Shout out to you guys putting the Starcraft speedrun on my birthday. Also shout out to everyone from Team Liquid. You guys rock.
So Kerrigan doesn't really do a whole lot for us in the early game here. So we're gonna have her suicide because she'll respawn by the time we need her. And then she'll give up, she'll get a level while she's, you know, busy going on suicide missions.
So this was the mission I found the weird bug on that only happened, right?
Yeah, this is the mission with the weird bug on that I've never been able to reproduce. So normally these guys, if you pull them, they'll too far away, they will reset after a while. And Hannah found a way to pull them and have them never reset.
I have no idea what I did, and I
I've
mentioned it
never
to
been able to
him, and it's
reproduce
never happened again.
So this
Basically,
is where I have to put in more effort because normally these Zerglings will respawn and I can just let them die repeatedly. But see, he resets if you pull him too far. So because I am one level short, they won't respawn automatically, and I have to like actually micro effort.
Why
Oh,
would
that
you
one
effort?
died. I'm bad. So I had to pull him back before I kill him because that manipulates where the enemy units spawn. So there we go, we got Kerrigan level. Is this finished yet? No, not quite.
We have a $100 donation from Alexander B. As a cancer survivor, I couldn't be happier for what you all are doing. I do have a gripe though. There was a severe lack of Final Fantasy games this year. Please correct for next year.
So when I start gathering these two, Amino are going to spawn. And if this one dies down here, they'll run around along down this way and be annoying. If I kill it up here, they'll come along this path, and I can protect both of these drones at the same time. So that's the reason why I pulled them back. It's pretty much the only reason why I pulled them back. Also, there's about a 50-50 chance every time an enemy attack wave comes that it'll be air or ground. Air waves are much more annoying to deal with, so I hope for ground. But for some reason, I always get air units. And then I watch other people, and they always get ground units, and I'm jealous.
But I'd just like to say how heartbroken I was. I'm like, yes, I did something useful. I found something. No.
Could not reproduce.
Could not reproduce. It was within the first week, though, so it might have been patched, maybe.
Oh, what? Why are you down here? So this is a bug that happens. Sometimes they'll go down here, and they'll completely miss my army, and they'll just chill there the entire time. It's actually a very beneficial bug. Yes, this has happened before. It's just very inconsistent. So they gave up, and they just ran away.
Yes? Who asked you? You have... What is it now?
$100 from Soniv.
Out with it.
First year turning into AGDQ, and I'll definitely be coming back in the future. Keep up the good work, guys. Shout out to Team Liquid League of Legends off the topic general discussion.
Who was that?
Who asked you?
Soniv.
You have my attention. Let's get this over with.
Thought I heard something else.
Nothing stands in my way.
I realize it's actually harder for you to hear me when I turn my head to look at you and ask you questions.
Yes? Out with it. This world is... What is it now? We have to stop them. Our forces can intercept their raiding parties.
$229 from Hofgood. If the box had a mic, it would say, "It's about damn time." I am a follower from the frozen wasteland of Norway, taking time off work to see Raelcun working hard in a cool shirt. Kudos to all the players so far, and to those who have come.
What was the name on that?
Hofgood.
Oh, Hofgood, yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was.
Yes?
I should have brought my blanket.
You should have.
It's kind of cold on the floor.
It's pretty hot up here.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no. Mute mic 5 for a second, please.
So we can return the biomass safely.
Speak quickly. Get going.
$60 donation from Daniel Hilla. Great work you were all doing here. My aunt won her battle against cancer several years ago, so my family and I know what it feels like to live through the trials and tribulations that cancer can give. This donation goes out to both the people who were as lucky as my family has been, and to those less fortunate as well. Keep up the awesome stream.
So once I gather these piles of meat and bring them back here, this guy's going to activate, and then this big guy from down the bottom right is going to attack us. And we're just going to kill him with a lot of banelings, because we like to do that. It's generally a thing that we do.
A drone is under attack by Brack's forces.
And here I thought you primals were going to be a challenge.
We have $60 from Soma.
Oh my god, they killed the drone. That's really annoying.
Thanks everyone for depriving me of any sleep for a week, just like last year. Love the run so far, they're all amazing. Good luck, Raelcun, on your run. Last year you did great on Starcraft 2, and I'm sure the Heart of the Swarmer run will be even better.
Out with it. Let's get this over with. There's no...
So if I pull this Kulgor down, then it'll be close enough to the other one that I can protect them both at the same time.
This world is mine.
Oh.
$60 from Bainson. Let's all Zerg rush cancer. $55 from Mike Shoot. Cancer affects almost everyone, but every single person that can be spared this pain is worth it.
So now we've got all the biomass we need. It's just about to be collected and sent back.
Out with it.
So we're going to start morphing banelings. If we make a baneling nest, that is. We have enough time. It's not too much of a problem. Hello, build it. Thank you. Thank you.
I see gas.
Huh?
I saw gas that could be picked up easy.
Yeah. There's some over here.
Well, no, it was like literally right beneath you. Go down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll just leave that one there to annoy you.
Yeah, you would.
I mean, I don't need it. See?
You're making me. You're gonna like circle and dance, aren't you?
That'd be too hard. I'd accidentally pick it up.
Get going.
Oh, banelings. Bad banelings. Don't waste your shells on those scrub lords.
What is it now?
Yes, I just called them scrub lords. I almost picked up the gas on accident.
I think you secretly want to pick up the gas.
Totally. There we go.
Nice.
Brack got booty blasted. He's laughing. I don't know why he's laughing. It's kind of creepy.
I bet it's because you didn't pick up the gas.
1226. Probably because I didn't pick up the gas.
Oh no, I lost the pen. 12.
I don't know. Where did you put the pen?
I stood up.
Well, there's a different pen.
You have grown stronger. A new tier of abilities has awakened.
Probably sitting on it. Whatever.
Use a new ability you
So this is one of the only elder scrollers we can't do anything about. So once it gets started, you're going to have free reign on donations.
You might recognize this mission from another game.
Yeah, pretty much.
It might be almost completely identical to another mission.
It might just be 0 hour in disguise.
Free promotion, Echoes of the Storm.
Free promotion what?
No,
Echoes of the Storm.
this isn't the Diablo 3 mission. This is the 0 hour mission from Wings of Liberty.
So bad. The upside to this mission is after you do it, you get Primal Kerrigan, which is where the run really starts to get interesting.
We've been saying that for like, what, 2 hours now?
Exactly.
Not 2 hours yet. Oh my god, that would be horrible if it was 2 hours.
It feels like it.
Wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Hannah.
I don't have my knitting. This is why I had my knitting last year. Still no dancing.
Rest in peace, dance. Maybe in Legacy of the Void they'll add a dance?
Oh, they can't dance either. Fine. Dance for me, Miley Cyrus.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have gone there.
Why did you go
who cares
there?
how the rest of the song goes? That's the important
Now they're
part of
just
the
gonna
song.
sing it. Oh god,
And
mistakes were made.
There goes chat.
Dude,
I'm
there
sorry.
goes-
Your
there
chat
goes-
experience.
there
I'm
goes the
so
best-
sorry.
The best decision. I touched something.
Their
There
chat
goes the best
experience.
decision you could have made in your life.
So yeah, see that timer at the top?
We got a while.
That's this mission.
So if you have me like 30 or 50 donations to read,
We'll be here a good portion of time.
We'll be here for a while.
All right then. We have $54.42 from Corco. Raelcun is the man. Love the commentary.
I'm totally gonna sneeze. Can you move me?
No, it doesn't have to because he announced he was going to. Whenever you announce you need to sneeze. You know
So you know what the trick is? Mute me again. Fake sneeze. Okay. It works. Don't knock it. I'm good now.
$50.01 from Paul H. I started
Are you
watching
happy
last
now?
year.
Oh, Sin's not even here.
I started
just
watching
a
last year when Raelcun played Starcraft 2, so I had to donate during his run this year. Shout out to Liquid Sheath for no particular reason. $50 from Aloysius. Awesome job, everyone. Shout out to 502 Crew. $75 from Atlanta Barcraft. Cheers, AGDQ 2014. This past week has been a blast. Just had to donate during our favorite esport. We're glad we can watch these awesome marathons while we wait for the season of GSL. AGDQ fighting cancer. P.S.
I hate him.
P.S. Shout out to Hannah on the beanbag.
The preemptive. The snipe.
Get on my level.
It's okay, I got your back. You got like 20 minutes.
$50 from Eli. During Raelcun's SC2 run last year, I was proposed to on stream via a donation comment from my partner Darren.
Remember that?
We're getting married in November. Watching Raelcun run part of the Swarm now is the best anniversary ever, so thanks guys and keep up the good work. Love from Eli.
That was like super highlight. I got to propose to someone. And it wasn't Raelcun.
Oh my god, you spilled the beans. Why would you do that? Okay. So contrary to popular belief, Hannah and I are not married.
I married someone else.
She left me for another man? No. No.
Isn't he an astronaut?
Kind of.
Raelcun
We'll go with that.
Raelcun couldn't share speedrunning with her.
Yeah, it requires playing video games.
$50 from Peezer. You guys are awesome. I just put together the money to donate, but I started during the Skyrim run. My best friend lost her mom to cancer when we were both young, and I hope this money can be used to punch cancer right in its face.
So we're approaching the point where the game breaks. And as opposed to last year in Weeks of Delivery, that's where near the end of the game, this is a little bit less than halfway in. So we get a lot of the amusing parts as we watch me tear the game in half coming up. So after this auto scroll, we get the fun parts. Well, we get RNG hell and then the fun parts. Laz knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the best parts of the game. Like, the only good parts of the game. 25% of it is just very, very bad because you have to deal with Terran Kerrigan. But once you get Primal, the game, as we've been saying this entire time, is going to get better. As you may notice throughout the run, Raelcun has been picking up level up for Kerrigan. So it's going to be pretty imperative later on for specific missions because he's going to need certain upgrades to do specific things. Plus it makes the run a heck of a lot easier. So, but right now we have to bear with this 18-minute auto-scroller, and the premise is pretty much two factions trying to attack you, and you have to defend Kerrigan while she is evolving into Primal. So, yeah, not really much else to say.
Donations!
$50 from Danzor. Team Liquid, horses, 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 huzzah. Kill the animals, all critters must die.
So we get this nice little button which makes this even more trivial. It just spawns a lot of these units and watches Ultralisk get wrecked. That was an Ultralisk, I promise. Keyword was.
At one point.
So that's why this mission, I really don't like this mission. Because it'd be interesting if I had to try, but I just have to press this spawn locust button every now and then we just win.
And Bob's there laughing. Because he didn't do his job in the first mission.
Thanks, Bob.
If we have any questions for the box, it's ready to go.
Yeah.
We got the mic
We
on
have
it.
the box all mic'd up.
Yep.
Now accepting questions.
Just make sure to send in your donations.
It actually has a mic.
It does. It does.
We don't lie here.
This was not a joke. This is a real thing, ladies
We're
and gentlemen.
serious.
Is it the most serious of business?
Yes.
It's serious time.
No lulls here. This is all.
No, we don't
like,
joke about anything.
serious.
We hate sarcasm too. And fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, no fun allowed. I'm here.
$50 for Mavusum Anima. Guys, I know you've noticed, but Raelcun's name is an anagram of can rule.
Was not expecting that one to come out.
Oh man.
I was not, that's not what I was expecting that one to go.
Here's hoping Raelcun can rule this run and that PCF can rule cancer. Nuclear fighting.
Thanks a bunch. So now we're just gonna make queens. Because queens are a good unit. That's the general plan. Make queens.
Yeah, queens tend to be incredibly useful for multiple reasons, but generally for the heal and the fact that they have a range attack. Plus, they have one of the best stances next to the Zerglings. So,
I would say next to the Ultralisks, personally.
I have to disagree. I'm sorry. The Ultralisks are good, but Zerglings, I love it.
I'm dancing like an Ultralisk.
You missed the
Have I
backup
mentioned that
dancing.
I'm bored
We
during
had
a
the
lot of these
backup
missions?
dancing in the background too for other people.
Okay, so what Raelcun's doing right now is he's killing a specific enemy unit at the very bottom of the map, and by killing this unit, he's going to gain a level up for Kerrigan. So.
I mean, especially since this is a time mission and I can't speed it up in any way, there's no reason
Yeah,
not
exactly. It's better to do something than nothing at all.
The primals are constantly being reinforced.
$50 from Fiki. Woohoo, go Raelcun. I suck at Starcraft, so I'm very much looking forward to this run. I personally had no experience with cancer in my family, and hopefully we can keep it that way in the future as well. For the Swarm.
So I guess I'll elaborate on something we talked about earlier. Not a lot of runners run single segment for StarCraft 2, for both Wings, Liberty, and Heart of the Swarm, and for a very good reason. Most of these levels, such as this one, and going back to 0 Hour, which we refer to a lot, they're just very boring. And so a lot of runners who do ILs simply just do individual levels instead of doing single segments. So that is the big reason why these levels get a lot of hate as they do.
So I'm just making lots of queens. That's the game plan here. We've got a lot of swarm hosts, so we make queens behind them, and then, like, yeah, that's about it. Keep making some upgrades while we do. The missile attacks involve both the queens and the swarm hosts at the same time, so that's value.
It's very good.
I should probably cancel some of this and make another hatchery. So just make a 4th hatchery. I don't normally do it, but I got enough minerals to just go ahead.
New hatch strats.
We're over halfway through this mission, and then we get to the fun part.
Catch up on donations, because there'll be less time.
$50 from Iralis. I've been looking forward to this PC block all week. Good luck, guys, and keep up the amazing work. $50 from Beauregard.
So glorious.
Good luck on the run, Raelcun. Shout out to Blizzard for donating such an awesome statue.
It's awesome.
Make sure to donate for the statue.
What was that voice?
That was the box.
Oh, it was the box.
That
Wouldn't
was
it be
the
referring
box.
to itself in, like, you know, first person? Not like that statue?
It has high thoughts of itself.
The box is insecure. It does... Oh, yeah, it's true. The statue is insecure.
Oh, okay, so is the box referring to the
The
statue
content.
inside of itself? Okay.
Exactly. Actually, it might be the worm. I don't know. It could be anything.
$50 from Kovu Tally. Hey, Raelcun. Does milk still taste like milk?
Yes, milk does indeed still taste like milk. Thanks for the continued support, Kovitali.
Good luck with the run, and thank you for all you are doing for this awesome cause.
Less than 10 minutes, because Blizzard time is faster than real time. We're getting there. Then we get to the broken part.
The fun part.
Oh, this is the part where I just stood up, but that takes effort.
That's the problem with beanbag chairs. You lay back, and then you're stuck that
Oh
way.
no, I can't braid your hair.
Oh, God. Yeah, she braided my hair last year.
It amused me.
If you sit up, you can braid my hair. Maybe, maybe. That's gonna be too much effort, isn't it? Whoa.
We're good. We're good.
Don't like give yourself a hernia trying to sit up or anything.
No, we're good.
$50 from Randall Geisler. Second time you guys have made me donate for a total of $100 so far. Hope you guys are happy for the swarm.
I don't have an extra hair left, which is the problem.
Oh, what? Oh, so the other prizes that we have for Starcraft, specifically, we have 3 ESL t-shirts that they passed around the World Championship Series Season 2 finals. Got them signed by most of the players there. There were a couple, issues. We couldn't get them all signed. Players are busy. It happens, And then we have a Logitech mouse keyboard set with a bunch of extra mouse pads. So we tossed the mouse pads in with the mouse and keyboard. And those are signed by Hart and Crank. That was being organized right when Jenna retired. So we ran into some issues with that, and Olivia, being awesome, got that together for us so we'd have something to toss up. And so the prizes you can win are a shirt. You can win the mouse and keyboard with one of the signed mouse pads, and then I think some of the mouse pads are individually because they sent us like 4 of them. And those are our prizes that we have. There's also, I think somebody on SDA donated a Starcraft Risk board game. Is that on there? Did that make it into the final prize list? I can't remember. No? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if that made it on the final prize list or not. So it's just the t-shirts, mouse, keyboard, mouse pads, and of course, that nice little thing over there. So we're going to spawn these locusts. So the whole thing here is I'm timing the locust spawns so that they'll come off on cooldown at 2:30 left and 30 left. Because if I can hit that spawn locust right at the end at 30 seconds left, I'm pretty much good to go. There's like nothing else that I need to do. I can just sit back, go I'm speed running, and complete the mission once I hit that spawn locust button. So one thing I do want to do is I have way too many Zerglings, so we're going to suicide these so I can build more units. The problem is I have Zergling Constitution, so they rebuild automatically. So I'm going to have to do that a couple of times, but it's alright. We're almost there. We're almost to the most hyped of missions, the Diablo 3 mission.
The clenching missions.
It's literally a Diablo 3 mission. It even has Belial at the end. Spoilers.
They didn't make it subtle at all. I just threw it in and said, here's Diablo 3.
And copy paste.
Yep.
Reskin.
Yeah. Blizzard ripped off themselves. What?
Probably not.
No, I think they thought we'd notice. It's a fun fight, to be honest. Like, we like joking around about it. It's not terrible.
No.
It's just amusing.
Yeah, it's just seeing it and being like, oh wow, this reminds me of Diablo 3 all over again.
I think we can get more just shoved in.
$50 from Super Nice Wario. My grandfather has cancer, but due to early detection, he probably still has a good while to live, even though he lacks energy. I hope this little will help extend the lives of others, or possibly even cure it. I'm studying at a university, and my dream is to find a cure for cancer.
That dance.
See the single aberration in the middle?
$50 from Tom Lawrence. I recently lost my uncle to bone marrow cancer a few weeks ago and understand the pain the pain and suffering that occurs to the victim as well as close friends and family. So thank you to everyone involved in this event to come together and raise awareness for such a worthy cause. And shout out to Team Liquid for such an awesome esports loving community.
So this spawn isn't really the best, but it'll kill some of the units at the front. And then it'll come off cooldown at the perfect time to where I really am not concerned anymore. So that's why I spawn it there, even though some of it gets wasted. It doesn't have full uptime. but it works out pretty well in the end. Also, yeah, there's Vipers yanking my units around and being annoying. They don't start appearing until pretty late.
$50 from Judge Bujo. My family lost my uncle to colon cancer the better part of a decade ago. I'm happy to donate to such a great cause. Don't get too raxed, Raelcun.
Don't get too raxed?
Yeah.
Can I get too raxed?
No promises.
Is that even a thing that can happen?
Don't worry about it. No promises.
So our south flank has gotten totally crushed here.
$50 from Chris LBC. Let's see some awesome Starcraft action. Good luck with the run, Raelcun, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the marathon.
There we go. I don't think it's taking damage, so I would be getting an achievement here if I didn't already have it. Nope. There we go. They hit the chrysalis because the ultra has splash damage. Here it comes. This is the fun part of the run.
It begins.
Now I have things to do.
Yeah.
Things to do!
26:14. That pretty much never changes.
Sorry, say that again?
Well, you can technically lose time at the very beginning of the mission before the timer starts.
Time?
26:14. You can't change Kerrigan's abilities at all because they're set for this one. So we're stuck with the 3 we have, which is kind of annoying because if we could change them, having Kinetic Blast instead of Leaping Strike would actually save a bunch of time here. But I guess the mission wouldn't be completable without Leaping Strike since there's gaps it forces you to jump over at the end for tutorial purposes.
I am the swarm. Our conquest continues.
So, Kerrigan Zerg again. Long story short, she's a pure form of Zerg. She was corrupted before.
And now she's better.
So now she's like better. And yeah, stuff. Yeah, essence.
Yeah, hashtag essence for this block.
Oh god, you just hashtagged. Goodbye, chat. we barely knew thee.
It's improving the chat experience.
Improving?
You've seen chat?
No, I haven't seen chat. I'm kind of speed running.
I mean, anytime this week.
244.25 with load times removed by myself. So every time he spawns a big egg, that's bad luck. Those spawn ultralisks, it's very important that I kill them. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Because those can get cleared out like that. So this guy has 4,500 health on Brutal. This takes a while. Leaping Strike only does 150. So if I choose to use other units over Leaping Strike, it's because my roaches do more overall damage than one Leaping Strike. So this tracks Kerrigan. So if I circle around this way, then the roaches can keep attacking him without being bothered. Also that friendly fires. So like if units do spawn, I can just lure them into the fire. Oh my god, please. Jagdra. So he still has like, what? Bunch of health?
Yeah.
Math is hard?
Or
is it gonna? Yeah, he's math health. Oh my god, that burrow. Are you serious? So this is why this mission sucks. Because all of these bosses can just waste time.
I thought this mission was a better mission.
This is like, the reason why I dislike this mission is because all the bosses can just randomly waste time with you being able to do nothing about it. The last two are the worst. Like the first two, at least, you can limit it somewhat. So I'm gonna grab this Kerrigan level because it's right there. And it heals her energy when she grabs it. So it doesn't actually lose a whole lot of time, even though it looks like it should.
I am the swarm. Make your peace. We adapt. We are without limit. Our conquest.
So units just get warped in boss rooms when you enter them. So these are burrowed at the moment. Because otherwise, those eggs down here would have spawned and killed them all. And now they're all alive. What?
Huh.
How in the world did she die to that?
It shouldn't have killed you.
No, it shouldn't have killed me.
Marathon.
Your health, like, spiked out of nowhere.
My health spiked. Like, I think on the last hit of 1,000 cuts, he also meleeed me at the same time or something.
That makes sense. You were pretty close to him.
Because I was right up in his face.
I didn't see the melee animation, though, but that would make sense.
So we're gonna just be a little bit more careful here. Like, see, he didn't do nearly that much damage this time. So one of the things we can do here is if we burrow all these units on top of each other, it increases the chance that he'll do 1,000 cuts again, which is what I want him to do. And sometimes he decides he just wants to be a jerk and doesn't do it anyway. So you see, like, he does 1,000 cuts and tries to target my units. I want him to do that because then he stands still and I can just hit him really hard. Because now my army's even bigger, so they do even more DPS than before. So we just clump them up and borrow them. He doesn't do 1,000 cuts twice in a row, in case you're wondering.
$200 from Snowfire. Remember, everyone, the best way to get revenge for being left for dead and turned into Zerg is to turn yourself into a Zerg. That'll show Arcturus.
What? Sorry, my units were doing confusing things. I'm not saying what to the donation.
Donation for what? The box for a sign? That would be pasta.
Ooh, let me consult the box for a moment.
It's pasta. It's
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's good.
So I'm not too concerned about my units dying, because every time units die, you'll get those units plus the assigned number on the next time it gives you units. So, like, trying to keep my units alive through the boss fights, while it means that they do more damage, the boss goes a little bit faster, does not negatively impact the subsequent boss fights if they do die. Also, nice halfing Kerrigan. That was great. So this guy is the absolute worst for RNG. Because this guy likes to spawn lots of banelings around him. If he spawns the banelings and walks backwards through the huge puddle of banelings around him, it's the only way to really describe it, I can't damage him. It just wastes a ton of time. So the fastest way to damage this boss, oh, this is good, he is running right towards me, please, is to damage him with my army, and then just, like, clear the banelings with Kerrigan. So you see how he's taking a lot of damage. He has 4,000 health. So he's going down faster than all of the other ones. So we're going to heal them just to get a little bit more DPS in before they die. Look at that Ultra go. What a champ.
Nice.
That was actually really good luck. That's the best luck I've had on that in a long time. I do need to be careful because these Ravasaurs do kind of hurt. Alright, Leaping Strike will finish him. That was a really good,
Very good
fight. So here comes Belial. This is why we call this Diablo 3.
You may or may not recognize this fight.
The most important thing in this fight is to keep this Ultralisk alive.
And Kerrigan.
Well, yeah, Kerrigan surviving is kind of a prerequisite. My speakers just died.
I thought my ears were popping, I guess, if we're both having it in speakers.
And like my Ultimus just died, and the other safe spot failed. Yeah, there's something wonky with the wires there. Also, I'm getting horrible luck to make up for it before. So he can do a different number of things, including spamming his tentacles or spawning units. Every time he spawns units, it's bad. Why is this suddenly super loud? Because spawning units, especially the Ultimus one, takes forever to kill. The wires on these speakers are, I think those are short.
Diablo 3 for best Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Oh my god, you weren't there. Look at that, he did the double spawn again. What
really, really bad luck here.
So you can use his fingers to damage the unit as he spawns.
Yeah, like that. You can get a lot of enemies to friendly fire each other in this game. Oh my god!
It's really unfair when games have like a crush mechanic that has the boss has that doesn't damage its own enemies or any kind of thing like that.
So basically, he puts the range unit up top because that area is not affected so much later.
Just stupid. Like you have like two.
Yeah, the tendrils will never hit that spot on the map. I tried to set up the other side of the map, but I messed it up. Completely my fault. That was not the boss misbehaving. That was me screwing it up. Please.
So even though he's playing with these little guys down here, Kerrigan, his units are taking care of loss.
Now you see it stand up here in a second. Please, before you spawn something, stand up. Please stand up. Thank you. That means he won't spawn any more units once he stands up. He has 9,000 health in case you weren't aware. That's why this is taking so long.
He's a raid boss being fought by one person.
Pretty much.
So you're playing Diablo.
Yeah, that's why we call it Diablo. Yeah.
And this is where you'd be yelling at your guildmates, don't turn into fire.
This is the don't stand in bad Olympics.
The other
gold medal goes to Raelcun.
The other bosses went pretty hard, and then he trolled about as hard as I've ever seen him troll with the spawning 4 different waves of Ultralisks?
Yeah.
I think it was.
The worst kind of spawns you can get.
And he spawned 3 waves of Hydralisks on top of that. That was awful. Luck-wise. 13-11 was the time there.
Things.
So now we get to go back to Kaldir, and the real fun starts.
Streamer, why you take so long with the boss rush?
Oh, here's a donation that I want to hear.
My queen, your
Hadoken rush.
Give it a few minutes. The tracker sometimes takes a minute to update. Oh, oops.
Ooh.
Hopefully it didn't get ignored.
You have
so next level. Alright, flash freeze level.
and many abilities.
So we want leaping strike, side shifts,
Continue to awaken.
and spawn banelings.
So part of why Primal Kerrigan is so good is because you get that 3rd row.
Also, it reduces her max energy to 100, which seems bad, but she gets insane energy regeneration rate.
Yeah.
So her total energy pool, her effective energy pool is 300, 400. It's pretty ridiculous.
Which is why there's more or less in the earlier part of the game, you had queens always restoring Kerrigan's health and stuff like that. But if it's really necessary, she can either heal herself with not any kind of a problem. Which you actually see that when you're burrowing and healing over and over again later in the game.
The mend ability that she has heals her for a flat amount, and then gives her a healing over time buff on top of that.
So it's fair.
It is not under the control of any higher entity.
So this mission, what I'm going to do is I wanted to keep that roach alive because we're going to use it. And we jump over this wall, spawn the banelings, and you'll notice that her energy regeneration will stop when the flash freeze comes. Oh, actually she hit max first. Never mind. But her spawn baneling cooldown keeps going. So there's a objective unit that we need to kill right here. Banelings are right here, and we'll spawn another wave of banelings on top of it. The spawn baneling ability, I have no idea how they thought that was reasonable. It's absurd.
So it's not multiplayer. So it's fine.
I mean, it trivializes a lot of things. And then, like, if you get splitterlings, it's even more absurd. I don't have to charge there because there's voice triggers stacked up. Like, and as I explained earlier, the game cannot advance until all of the voice triggers have completed. So I can just casually walk onto that beacon and not lose any time.
Protoss must have wiped them out. I'll awaken this hive cluster.
Found it?
$50 from Golly. Greetings to Raelcun and shout out to TL Ponies on IRC. Someone make Rael take it off the sweater to reveal his final form.
Okay, so I accidentally made drones instead of Zerglings, and that seems like it's not a big deal, but it kind of is on this mission. It's just like a twitch reflex, because on the first missions you're constantly droning, you have to economy, you have to actually build units. That's not really the case anymore.
You'll see in a few moments why he did that and why Zerglings play such a pivotal role to this mission in particular. He's going to go for a very, very risky strat here.
Not really that risky.
Oh, I think it's risky. Had me on my seat a few times.
Scrub speedrunner.
So we're just going to run Kerrigan up here and then burrow her, because the AI is smart and they can totally handle that.
Can you beat the Protoss?
Can we what?
Beat the Protoss.
Is your race OP?
Yeah, my race is totally OP. So these roaches are going to be going off and killing one of the levels over here. While they have nothing better to do, because they don't have anything else to contribute.
I don't think anyone's ever tasked with that.
Aside from like the hero boss fights. If you can manipulate where most of the enemies are going to come from, that's it being possible. APM 9000. 0 input lag. Dude, that Korean task. So strong. Best player NA.
Attack now.
Matriarch essence useful. Visibility.
What?
Speak. One down.
Now, my speed run of this, and by speed run I mean not at all, I killed every single Protoss thing. It took like 10 flash freezes. Don't do that.
I know for like every RTS I've ever played, pretty much I just resort to killing everything because I can't always do the optional objectives the correct way because I'm bad.
And that's that mission. We killed it the first flash freeze. And that's why Primal Kerrigan is absurd, because she can spawn banelings, she can jump over things, she can charge. She can heal. Like, she does everything. She's an entire army packed into one unit.
Maybe she was born with it.
Maybe. Oh my God. Maybe it was Maybelline.
The jokes. So good.
I thought you were going to go for a Lady Gaga.
Dude, no. Whatever.
Well, come on. You
Lady Gaga wishes she could dress like Kerrigan.
No, that's true. He does.
Please do not make me spray water on the streaming equipment. That would be very, very bad, and it would be your fault, not mine.
This is Lady Gaga coming to the stage with her Queen of Blades costume.
What is it?
Why is Kerrigan on Oprah? I don't understand.
Speak, your queen. Nyx will suffer. It is time.
Well, there's what, like 5 outfits for Kerrigan to sit through?
True.
Yes.
You have the original
Kerrigan
one.
fashion show.
There's no wings.
Oh, I'm awful. I need to switch to tunneling claws. Like, why aren't my roaches moving? They're just sitting there. Why aren't they moving, Hannah?
Primal Kerrigan is my wife.
Why don't you get me nice things?
I never buy you anything
You never
anymore.
buy me nice things anymore.
Isn't that why you left?
Yeah, that's why you left me.
I left him.
I don't take you out to dinner or buy you nice things.
No.
You totally
The
married.
bartenders try to make you.
We went to the hotel restaurant, and we sat down at the bar because there's like one person working because it's the middle of the afternoon and nobody's there. And we're sitting there talking quietly the whole time to not like bother the other people who are in there.
Being respectful.
And the bartender brings out the check, one check, puts it in front of us, without asking. So it's not just the stream chat that assumes that we're involved.
Mako.
Which one of the 4 rings do you want me to throw at you?
I think you should punch him with the signet ring.
Yes.
Dude,
Then you will know. who
that
punched
mark on
you.
my face.
Lucky old scar.
The Protoss were gathering
Oh, man.
biological samples and storing them in these stasis chambers.
I want to know how I got this scar.
That's bad.
Oh.
How important is that?
You could get through it.
I don't think that's actually restart worthy.
Get right, nerd.
It's annoying, but we can keep going.
Warning, your
Please, please, give me vision. Thank you, Overlord.
We'll call that Overlord Bob.
Bob. Bob's gonna die again. Bob! Bob! Bob!
No! Bob!
You're still alive, Bob? For now. For now. Can you want to like jump over the cliff, Kerrigan? Maybe. Thank you. Bob, 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 Bob. Oh, Bob.
Rest in peace, Bob.
Ripping peaches.
Ripping peaches.
It's okay. Bob sacrificed himself to save you.
Yeah.
Good job, Bob.
Based Bob.
The swarm conquers all.
Chat's going nuts.
You know, screenshot. No, actually don't. I know exactly what it says.
I think I've always been scared of being on the couch because I don't want to appear in a GIF somewhere.
Too late.
Now that you said that, they'll make sure to
They'll
make
make
one.
like 10 of you.
Don't worry. I'll cry a whole lot.
Now you're just encouraging them.
At least you didn't wait 3 hours for a high five.
So the double kill.
That awkward moment when.
Good job.
So how many of you were butt clenching? Let's be honest.
I was close there. I
You were
was
close?
incredibly
318.
close. I don't know
Is
if
that
it
318 or 316?
It's a 318.
Okay, 318.
You also didn't give me the score from last one.
It was like 425. I'm going over to be safe.
So much message deleted. So strong.
All right, so one of the other benefits we get of going to Char before Kaldir is that in this mission, where you're running around with the Queen spawning everything, you can morph your Zerglings into Banelings, which kind of breaks this mission really hard. I actually have the IL record on this time while practicing for the marathon. It was an accidental IL record as well. I did something on accident that wound up being really awesome, so then I did it on purpose and just got the record.
By the way, do you have any idea how you got those Rapulings that one time still?
It was some sort of memory like too many things tried to load at the same time and Starcraft freaked out. Like I was able to somewhat consistently reproduce it, and I've seen other people report the same problem, but I am unable to nail down an exact cause or consistently reproduce it. I did post a save file of it on the forum in case people wanted to do a really silly IL attempt with it.
Rapuling %.
Yeah. So what he's talking about is on the third mission, Rendezvous, where I should have absolutely no access to like upgrades of any kind. I restarted a mission because I was practicing it, and then when I restarted, all of my Zerglings were Raptorlings, and it was
flex.
It was strange. The thing is, like, that doesn't save a lot of time on that mission because I mostly just use Queens, you know. Wow, this guy didn't aggro at all. What a jerk. He's normally supposed to come down and attack. So now we're gonna turn into a queen. We're gonna grow, evolve.
Dude, Lat is my waifu.
I'm just holding the G button. Look at that sick APM holding down one button. Oh, we do a lot of that in this mission. Now we hold down the W button. Look at that instant Zergling spawn. I'm so good. Yeah, totally like keyboard cam.
We need that hand cam going.
Also, make sure you have APM in the bottom left corner.
I made some Banelings, and they're kind of cleaning things up. for it easily.
Where's that
Please.
sentry?
I like hotkeyed wrong, so like that wasn't going as intended. So like right-clicking these things, a lot of people attack them. You can right-click them and still take their essence. It saves a lot of time.
Hashtag essence.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're hashtagging still. Please, Hannah. Please, my Twitch experience.
Your Twitch experience.
Additional pylons. Additional pylons are required.
Not enough thespian.
No,
So the banelings also have the upgrade in the evolution pit that makes them do double damage to the primary thing they explode on. So the combination of being able to spawn banelings in a mission where I shouldn't be able to, and them doing twice the damage, is a little bit absurd.
Can we get a quick roll call?
Yeah, we haven't done a roll call in a while. Why don't you guys reintroduce yourselves?
Alright,
Chest bump time.
This is gonna be before there.
Oh man.
I'm D3 Crescentia. I'm here for moral support.
I'm T-Rex still. Not, yeah.
Yeah, please don't die.
I'm laser long.
I'm
Here to
muffin.
be pretty.
Yes. I'm
And to
muffin.
cast on things.
That's the box.
And this is Mr.
What?
Box.
Globe on it.
He's not Blood Thunder.
What? Did you see this? Okay,
I wanna
this
be.
is your time,
I wanna be
Mr.
the
Baneling.
Blood
This is your time.
No.
No, but there's another one. There's another one.
Oh.
That's Raelcun.
The
Yeah,
clutch.
I'm Raelcun. Hi.
That's Hannah.
So the skip that I found, well, skip, this time saver, is to not kill this immediately. Send everything down here because it's going to spawn some sentries. And if you let them come out, they will force field and block you. But the banelings will instantly kill them if you don't. And that way you don't have to wait for the force fields to end. Also, I'm going to attack this baneling onto Niadra because his other friend died. And that means he was wasting half a supply. And so we're optimizing our units by just blowing that baneling up on Niadra.
Rip. Baneling. He just wanted to have friends.
Banelings just want to have fun.
Oh no.
I'm making so many bad jokes. We're going to get fired.
Again?
Yeah, again.
Someone's gonna call the Twitch cops. Reported to Cosman.
So this section, there's a bunch of the essence I need to grow, but these units spawn really slowly, so I tend to just leave enough behind to kill the next spawn, and then keep moving forward. So like here, we're just going to turn all of our Zerglings into Banelings. So we're going to grab most of them and go into the next room.
I like to point out he doesn't have any Vespine gas.
Yeah, all of this is for free. I don't know either. We're just spawning everything for free because...
No, you know what it is? It's the hashtag essence.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're destroying chat right now.
I feel so good about myself.
Frank Krzee says what?
You have to go with the one-up.
Did you just encourage him?
Well done.
No, he did it himself.
That's my favorite thing to do.
I thought somebody gave him a high five.
Oh no, that was me. I was encouraging him. Sorry. I support it.
I love looking at the chat activity for streams, and you see like a specific point where chat just spikes way higher than it should. And you're like, I bet there was either a hype train or there was Frank Krzee spam. One of the two.
Oh, the chat delay's coming up.
Yay.
Moobot is gonna do some work.
Did we just make slow-mo get harder?
Probably.
Dude, Lil
Oh
Z,
my god.
best emo.
You guys are the actual worst.
Ready? Kappa clap it.
My chat experience.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Oh man.
We're doing cool things. You guys are just trolling.
Maybe you should commentate on the cool things, because your head's in the way and I can't see it.
Wow.
Maybe you should have brought a beanbag.
I should have brought a beanbag. On my two.
So this trigger at the end of the level is based on units alive, not buildings. So, oh my God, nice storm. We're just gonna run right into it.
I know.
Because that's how you deal with storms, right?
I know how we can win. We can storm ourselves.
Do better.
Storm ourselves?
Yes.
That seems like good. That was 8 seconds off the aisle record, 9:45.
9:45.
Oh, shirt, right. Let me get into a loading screen here. Because I gotta unmic shirt, remic.
Mute 4.
Oh God, we got in trouble.
Mute 4. Mute 4. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So that part about not being gift.
So good.
I feel like you could have just like smelled it tenderly, right?
Dude, no.
For best effect.
No.
For GIF effect. You wanted the GIF effect there.
When Raelcun and I were first getting together to figure out how we're gonna travel down here, the first thing he commented on was like, by the way, I have chocolate smelling body wash.
No, I have soap that makes me smell like chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a thing.
Because the requirement for traveling was not to
That's
smell
also
like
why we
total
broke
butt.
up, because I didn't want to be a cannibal.
It's a friend of mine makes the custom like hot process soap, and she puts fragrances in it. That one smells like chocolate cake. It's like, how can you say no to that? And I have another friend who bought some bars of that, and then his roommate came home really drunk, and I would say tried to eat it, but he temporarily succeeded. There was a big bite mark out of it when he came home.
Oh. I would love to see that before and after picture.
You don't really want to. Trust me.
Let's just say it's still brown.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Wow.
My insights.
Unnecessary
Like that
details.
experience.
So I got a malignant creep here because it makes these other units move faster. Then we're going to mind control these units because investors in this game can mind control things permanently. Not like the temporary neural parasite you're used to for multiplayer. I just take things. And that's why we're going here first, because that makes one of the other levels much better, because we just permanently mind control a lot of stuff. So Malignant Creep just makes these guys move faster, the infested Terrans, and speeds up the mission by just a little bit. Did I select? Ooh, I might not have selected one that I should have. Did I?
I don't
No,
know.
it'll just be a minor time loss. It's fine.
There are more garrisons nearby. Infested, and our swarm will grow.
Just a reminder, this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, charity event for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is saving lives through cancer prevention and early detection.
We went there the first day with Mike.
Is it after that?
It's like 2 a.m.
Is it okay for me to eat there?
Why would it not be?
Because I can't eat
She
food.
can't eat gluten.
Can you eat food?
I can't eat food. It's really depressing.
Oh. I'm sure there's gluten-free something in there.
You'd be
You'd say that.
surprised.
Well, I'm allergic to peanuts, eggs, and milk because I'm a chum.
Do you know how much salad I've had this week?
Man, I want to eat some grass. Grass sounds great.
Oh, there they are. I was wondering where all of that extra overlords were. They were hiding somewhere. I found them.
We saw what happened to Bob.
Yeah.
Oh no!
They're gonna have a fate worse than Bob. So we're gonna name the Banshee Bob because this totally hasn't ended poorly in the past.
A fate worse than Bob.
Bobble thumping.
Bobble thumping.
That is actually amazing. Whoever came up with that, you deserve a medal.
Oh my lord.
My chat experience just got better.
All right, so we're gonna just send everything in this direction, and Kerrigan's gonna follow, and they're totally not gonna die in the process. Nope. Please, please, please. As long as that battlecruiser does not Yamato me, we're good. So watch this awesome AI. Just go back in this corner here. And they're like, what do we do? What do? Oh, they landed some Vikings on me. They don't even normally go that far. So we're just going to chill in this corner.
They seem to be being serious about this today.
So the whole point of this is we're supposed to be clearing a path to the to this gate. But apparently, like, as long as you kill the gate, it magically clears the path.
Because it works backwards.
So there we go.
Man.
We killed the gate. That means we killed everything, right? Like, watch the beginning of this cutscene.
Smart.
Everything's dead.
Nice. That lobby.
The enemy's gate is
519.
down, right?
So that's Ninja Kerrigan. She skips a lot. And that's why Kerrigan is broken. And that's why this is a fun speed run.
So did Bob survive that one?
No, he died.
Someday.
Someday Bob will survive.
So next one
Maybe.
we have, next is Hand of Darkness. I need side shifts, men.
Save the Bobs.
Let's go to Twin Drones. I had to stop and think about it for a second.
Of all the hashtags you tried to start, the only one that's taken with this fake word spot.
Tweet it.
There's going to be 2 suicidal units in here, so we need a second name.
Steve.
Sam? Huh?
Dude.
I'm so mean.
So, okay. No, I can't. That's might be too lewd for stream. Too inappropriate for stream. When we were practicing this, and I was in a Skype call with this gentleman, I was giving him compliments and trying to understand the run so I could commentate better, and he calls me something inappropriate. To which then I decided, okay, I get to crap talk you the entire run now.
Bob, no!
Bob!
Rest in peace again, Bob.
Okay, we have a new Bob now.
Replacement.
So going over here saves more time than going over there. So we're gonna, that Bob died trying to do a thing. Oh my God, his replacement died. How did he even die?
Wow, I think it's because he was named Bob.
Even worse than that, Bob.
He died by
How do
being
you
named
get
Bob.
worse than that, Bob? That's a feat.
Clearly you need to change your name.
That is a feat.
It was a poor life decision to
It's a
get
feat
named
similar
Bob,
to Bob.
apparently.
Bob 2.0. Oof.
So we're gonna have to do this the somewhat slow way. You can use the roaches to skip a lot because they can
Bionic Bob
move all
Mando.
burrowed, and that means that the Terran units will fight the hybrids. So what you do is you just lure Terran units into the hybrids, and that's what we use those roaches for. And it saves quite a bit of time when you do it right, but my roaches decided they didn't want to play, and they died. So we didn't even figure out what the second one was named, and he just
I said it was
died
another
for it.
Bob.
Nah, they can't both be Bob.
Robert.
Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
It could be Hank.
Hank and Bobby. Can Hank carry around a propane tank? Can Hank be a baneling?
All right, actually, I have an idea. We're gonna build a roach warren, and we're gonna build a new roach because that roach over here saves a ton of time. It also looks really cool.
I'll explode.
So we're just gonna walk
Terran
past
units
these
and
Terran
Terran
units
units.
and just like let them shoot us casually. Oh, they didn't keep chasing. So we're gonna walk this guy over here. Hey! You see these guys? You guys should play together. See, they're playing. How
They're
nice.
so nice to each other. Look at all those love taps.
All of the love taps.
They're loving too hard.
They're loving so hard.
A bad thing.
Wow. Just wow.
Too good.
I was asked to commentate this. I want to reiterate that.
So this one's Jeffrey.
Excellent. Now let's finish the hybrid.
Do we have any donations?
Yes, we have $100 from Abathur.
Abathur.
Donate money. Defeat cancer. Cancer limits Terran specimens for Zerg evolutions. Makes job difficult in advancing swarm.
quality donation. I approve.
Remember to clap away from the mic.
Oh,
yeah.
$150 from Christian W. Thank you for doing this awesome marathon each year. Keep up the good work. $100 from Pale Fang. For once, can donate to a charitable event. Love what you were doing here and keep up the great work.
More of the lab has come under our control.
All right, so we'll wait for Kerrigan respawn because I totally messed that up. We will do the Bob strats. Bob.
Why didn't you have Kerrigan go B?
You can do it, Bob. We believe.
Whoa. Chill out, Bob. It's not like we killed you repeatedly or anything.
Well, I initially named it Bob after that Marine that survived in one of the finals.
Yeah, we just forgot that there's another Bob here. I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel
So
bad
if
for
we
our
do
chat
this, and then
I don't. They asked for it.
Sorry.
do that very complicated sequence of inputs.
Hashtag his B.
Not to, never mind.
Then what will happen is when this breaks, then he will run away from the two hybrids that spawn just in time to burrow and get the increased healing while he's burrowed and lead. Oh!
Bob?
He's supposed to lead them both up the ramp and get shot by those siege tanks, but he only got one of them, not even
Way
into
of
the
slack
siege
there,
tanks.
Bob. So much slack.
Is he gonna even die?
Bob already died.
So there's siege tanks up this cliff, and if you get them close enough, the siege tanks will shoot them. And like then they both run up and do a huge Terran base that has planetary fortresses and kind of get destroyed. I think they should win. Can I just like leave this? I should be able to.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, they like storming on top of themselves. Don't judge them. Wow, they didn't even.
What if I want to judge them?
All right, so we're gonna help these guys out because they didn't want to like play along properly. Come on. So follow me. Follow me. The Terrans they're such nice guys, and they're helping me out here. You know, see them all shooting the hybrids? Look how nice they are.
Why can't we do things? Why can't we?
Even though these are like Manx forces, and well, not even Manx, this is Narude's forces, sorry. Narude.
Darude Slamstorm?
Darude?
Oh god.
840.
Hashtag my chat experience.
840. So that mission can be done a little bit faster if the roaches don't die. Thanks, Bob.
Did you do?
Bob is not on his game today. I'm moving my mic.
I think we're done killing Bob, actually. I can't think of any more suicidal units here. I think we're officially done killing Bob. It's all right.
I'm sure you'll find some.
So we can name someone on the other side, Bob?
That's just mean-spirited.
But then he's still included.
I think he's been included enough. Bob's like,
poor Bob.
We have so much facepalm.
So what's our donation total?
Right now we are at 137,000.
Hot dang. Nice.
You know, there's a nice grand prize back there you can win by donating $50 or more, up to a total of $150. It's kind of a cool thing. It also enters you into the other grand prizes at the same time. That's what we call value. That's what we call.
You know, if you're a bargain hunter for when you donate to charity.
You want to double your prizes?
You know, that's so much value. Maybe Trump will temporarily make me the mayor of Value Town.
It's more value now.
All right, so this mission, I actually have to like try and make units because we don't have Kerrigan. Like, what a chip. They took Kerrigan away.
So you mean this is an RTS?
Yeah, it's an RTS again.
When did that happen?
I don't know. Blizzard,
when
please.
does it get back to Dota 2?
Dota 2 is like after this mission, don't worry.
I sense crystals.
Spawn more trees.
Group is using to store raw psionic energy.
Teleport to Roshan.
Donations.
We have $50.50 from D the Hunter. Just keep the good work up. Been waiting for a while for seeing the SC2 Heart of the Storm Brutal speed run.
I keep hitting 2, and I haven't hotkeyed Stukov yet, and then I'm like not fixing that. Every time I do it, it doesn't work. So let's hotkey Stukov. Seems like a good idea.
$50 from an anonymous donor.
Please?
Just have to say that what all you're doing here is amazing. Been watching a bunch throughout the whole AGDQ and loving all these games. Anyway, here's hoping to all these donations help out all those having to deal with cancer right now too. Also, I feel like Axiom, Blizzard, and ESL deserve a thumbs up for all the awesome stuff they put toward the prize pool. Axiom fighting.
Yeah, Axiom in particular offered stuff to help with what happened with the unfortunate situation with prizes last year. Long story short, some prizes got promised and okayed and then didn't come through. And it was kind of a crappy situation because I felt bad, and Axiom offered to help with that. But by the time that they managed to get that together, Mike had already handled it, so we put it up as prizes for this marathon.
But thank you to everyone that did donate any kind of prize.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
$50 from an anonymous donor. Watch out behind you, Raelcun. Hannah and Peter are both Mafia. Loved your Wings of Liberty speedrun. Really looking forward to this one.
I wish I could throw something at you at that point. That'd been great.
Where's that from?
Anonymous.
Anonymous?
I've heard of that.
Well, I mean, if he outed,
donated so much money.
If he gave his name, he would have outed himself as the cop. Why would you do that?
Yeah, you can't out yourself as cop. Who would?
Entrapment.
Could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
So we just need like a couple extra queens before we can take this first temple.
Freaking box.
Someone.
Such a chipster.
Don't hit the box.
I didn't hit the box.
RIP headphone users.
That has a microphone on it. Oh,
No,
not
it
anymore.
doesn't.
Also, like, you know, mint condition, you know,
okay.
like,
I
don't
don't
hit it, please.
I didn't hit the box.
It's okay.
Man.
It sounded like you hit it.
Weird. It's like boxes are sturdy. It's like boxes that have hollow points in them that make a hollow noise that's kind of loud. It's crazy.
Rip values.
Now he's dead.
Specifically, one headphone user, rip.
RIP production.
It would be helpful if the rest of my army was attacking that, wouldn't it? And not just standing there.
But that would seem excessive, wouldn't it?
Probably be helpful. We're just going to burrow those queens because I don't want them to die.
$50 from Chaos Smurf. Hi guys, as always, you're all incredible. Well done on another brilliant year, and best of luck to all the runners going forward. Casual Railgun world record incoming.
That's probably not happening at this point. It's possible. It's possible. There's our answer. Our political answer.
We try to be optimistic here.
We have to math it anyway afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to math it. There'll be like a delay.
There's gonna be so much maths.
Need more roaches. Let's build more roaches.
Quick shout outs to our restreams. Twitch.tv/MrMD, which is our French restream, and Twitch.tv/EXE_DE, which is our German restream. $50 from Cedric Vernier. Yay for Starcraft speedruns. Loved the Wings of Liberty run last time. Super excited for this one. Hey Raelcun, bronze the Grandmaster speedrun next GDQ.
No. Refused. So this could have been going better. The main thing about this mission is losing units generally isn't bad as long as you're maintaining a good core of units. And I dropped below that core that I want to happen. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move everything over here because an attack is going to move through there soon. And Stukov's going to start soloing some of the stuff that's in our way while we try and rebuild some of that stuff and, you know, get back to our good core that we want. Also, like, Archons are pretty cool. Wow. I just managed to drop an Archon to half health. Archons have 10 health. Like, beyond shields.
I'm on your side, too.
Alexi managed to hit him just perfectly so he wouldn't lose health and didn't die. That's impressive. I should be hitting this cannon, shouldn't I? There we go. What?
In the way.
Die.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Let's kill this dude here.
This would get me into trouble.
Oh, we're gonna get you into trouble.
I said these two.
I am not trying to get you into trouble.
Man.
You get yourself
This
into
whole,
trouble.
This whole couch is against me.
Well, who do you think you get in trouble with?
I don't know why they attack from the left. They usually attack from the right. So that's kind of annoying.
Marathon strats.
Yeah, marathon luck, sure. We'll go with that. Like, it's not hurting us any more than just costing us a little bit of time. So it's workable. It's not going to ruin anything. It's just suboptimal. I say suboptimal, which is kind of weird since it's something that I can't control at all. Suboptimal implies that I did something suboptimal.
Oh, look at you reading so much into words.
I do kind of do writing on the side sometimes.
Maybe if you focus on the speed run and go faster.
Yeah, clearly. I just need to do the clip.
So here he's gonna kill things and then stand on the thing, and then things are gonna happen. There, I commentated for you. You're done.
Nice.
Nice.
The best of commentary. Why didn't you commentate like that last year, Hannah?
Because you asked me to do lore.
You offered to do lore.
Exactly, so I did lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
When a boy Zerg and a girl Zerg love each other very much.
Oh. I'm not even touching that one.
They call the hatchery, and they get a little baby Zergling.
It's called larva.
What do you think the spawning pool is, T-Rex?
Oh, man.
Well, my fake story turned into a real problem. I am so dumb, man.
Quick update on the Wind Waker HD file name. Plexa is at $6,575.
Really?
Dang.
Wow. We can do better than that, guys.
It's about $4,000 ahead of the next
Man.
one.
No.
Hey,
no, we need to step it up.
It needs to be more. Like,
Step it up.
the other one is Cosmo. You think they're not going to, like, pitch in money
Here's
for
what we're
that?
doing.
Like, he's not playing this at home, like, you know, where you name the character after yourself.
20 more towards it. Someone go put it in the bin.
Where is it?
I have
The bin's over there. Someone that's not mic'd in the bin.
Get your donations in,
Someone who's not mic'd.
It's
Like,
the safe that's
$4,000 is
it's
not
the shark
secure.
is keeping it safe. It's going in the bin.
The bin? You mean the cash box?
No,
If you want to know the laziest way to donate, be laying on a beanbag.
laying on a beanbag. Don't even get
Hold
up.
up $20 and wave it round till it goes in the box.
Someone take it. If you can't even put in more effort than that.
If only like a plate of food on your belly and just for like just eating it
We
slowly.
can't eat in here.
Like a
That would be
hot
amazing,
sauce
though.
steamed $20 bill.
If you had a plate
Yeah.
of what?
I don't
of
like
cough
grapes,
drops. Of whatever. Is that approved?
That's gross.
Well, what if they're Luden's cough drops? It's basically candy.
So gross.
True story. If you take Luden's cough drops for coughing, you're a liar.
What is this? The advertisement block?
So apparently there's this company called Blizzard.
Free promo.
Yeah, Blizzard donated a cool prize. It's sitting on the couch. We've been talking about it a lot, not really explaining what it is. That's a limited edition sideshow statue, not a figurine. It's 1.5 feet tall. I refuse to call it a figurine. Of Tychus Finley, the character from Wings of Liberty, standing in his marine outfit over a dead Hydralisk. It is super high quality. We estimate the value to be around $1,000. And Blizzard just casually donated it to be used as a prize.
Moobot
You
should be
can
posting
win that
pictures.
by yeah, Moobot should be regularly posting pictures of it. You can win that by donating at least $50 during the entire PC block, up to 3 times of a total of $150. And every single one of those entrants into the Tychus statue will also get you entered in to win our other grand prizes, since that is the same donation amount to enter yourself to win the grand prizes. Also, Alexi was supposed to stand on that beacon. I totally thought he did.
He did not want to.
Yeah, he just like denied me. He said no. So this is the last temple we need to clear. This was almost a donation instead to watch this cutscene because it's really bad. Like, really bad.
Really bad.
Hilariously bad. But oh, this is the Dragon Ball Z like over the top fight cutscene. Like this mission's already Dragon Ball Z. Look at this. They're like shooting energy at each other.
To the next episode.
But if I don't watch the cutscene, how will I know what I'm fighting for?
Exactly. Didn't we meet that donation incentive? Like, didn't that happen?
I think so.
He skipped it.
Oh, boo.
Oh, that's sad.
People watching the stream, tab, don't close stream, and go watch that YouTube of, is it Mega Man X4?
No, they should keep watching Starcraft. They can do it later.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes.
No, you should tab and look.
Time on it?
Have both open together and match the
1744,
noise.
I think. Sounds right. So what they should do is they should tab, check out the link that Moobot probably just posted somewhat recently to the statue. Be like, hey, that's cool, and donate $50 to the really awesome charity that we're supporting. You want to tell them about that charity that we're supporting?
The charity we're supporting is the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is saving lives through cancer prevention and early detection. The 4 areas of the Prevent Cancer Foundation's work are research, education, community outreach, and advocacy.
Look at that segue. It was like we planned it or something.
Well, we had some more donations while we're planning more things.
So we get to play the second Dota mission, except this time with a battle cruiser.
We have $50 from Crane. Huge ups to Mr. and Mrs. Bain and Team Axiom for stepping up. Love AGDQ and the work you guys do. First time being able to donate, and I'm glad it goes to such a great cause.
Well, the battle cruiser has a blink dagger.
Yeah, there's
so cool.
There's a very slight skip there because the way I've explained speech triggers, like speech triggers block everything else until they're done, like until that person is done talking, including other people talking. So there's 2 speeches that happen at the beginning there. One of them is Valerian telling you what you need to do with this section, and the other one is Swan telling you about your blink ability. If you take too long getting to that asteroid, Valerian will talk before Swan. You gotta wait for him to finish before Swan even pipes up. But Swan talking is what gives you the blink ability. So you have to wait for Valerian to shut up until you can actually blink over the asteroids. And so it saves like 10, 15 seconds. It's a small thing, but like in this mission, there's really only small time savers. We're just gonna, this part, sadly, you have to kill every unit here to trigger the next portion. I can't just kill this tower in advance. So I do have to kill every single one of those fighters, otherwise it doesn't move forward. So we see all of these mineral pickups now, as this mission is just completely different than everything else. So the mineral pickups will like level us up. I guess that's like we're farming when we pick up the mineral pickups. We will hit the maximum level just because it's safer and it's a very small detour. Most of the time it's a detour that I need to make anyway, because the way that the health works in this, the only way to really regen my health is to go backwards to this thing, which wastes a ton of time, or to use a repair bot that spawns. And there are a couple set repair bots that will always be there. A few of the ones I need to use are next to mineral patches. So if I'm going to use that repair bot, I might as well pick up the mineral patch, level up the Hyperion, and speed other things up. It is possible to skip the final level if I get really, really good luck, but it's probably not going to happen.
They've got some tough defenses, and they've got a capital class ship.
it does not happen very often when I get that good luck, because it requires the battlecruiser giving a repair bot on a very low % chance. Because battlecruisers are capable of dropping repair bots. There's a way that you can manipulate them reliably, but the only way I know to manipulate a repair bot reliably is in a way that I don't want it to drop. Oh my god. Ugh, the camera pan almost got me killed. Ooh. That was fun.
That mustache is so strong.
So the second battlecruiser that pops out of this will drop a repair bot. I don't actually want that to happen. So like that's what I'm saying. The only way I know of to manipulate it is not really that useful. Oh god. It hurts.
We have $100 from Sam H. Starcraft brought me to AGDQ 2013, and what better way to thank this amazing community and contribute to such an awesome cause than to donate during the heart of the Swarm block.
Oh, the base spawned on top of us. Okay, that's kind of cool. We needed to heal, so it's alright. I just didn't want to line up on that side of the base. Did that look weird? I wasn't watching.
It looked kind of cool.
It was pretty neat. Looked kind of cool?
All right. Left side did not change.
It rotated.
It must have been in the middle.
It like kind of fell on its side on top of you a little bit until you went
Yeah.
out from underneath.
Dude,
It's kind of cool.
So I'm trying to activate these mines on purpose because I want as many of these units to stay alive and not get killed by those mines as I can. Because these fighters actually do a large amount of DPS, more than you would really anticipate. And that, oh hey, repair bot. That allows me, like, it's important to keep them alive when I can, just because they help with damage a lot. Also, I'm for level 3 now, my Yamato one-shots the towers, it's pretty good. The fighters like have a lot of speeches where they're talking like they're dog fighting. Well, when they say a lot, I say like 3, and they say them constantly. And you're probably getting annoyed by them by the end of the mission. I'm sorry. Well, we're finishing this mission as fast as we can. Because, you know, speedruns and charity.
And donations.
And charity.
Yeah, speedruns and charity. A match made in heaven.
$50 from Kotel. Thank you, AGDQ, and all the speedrunners for the awesome work for charity. My aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple weeks ago, so I have massive gratitude to charities like Prevent Cancer. Oh, and Axiom Fighting.
And what at the end?
Axiom Fighting.
Okay. So these battlecruisers die a little bit fast because Hyperion's a little bit overpowered.
$50 from Better Than Jewish. I'm really looking forward to this run. Combining StarCraft and speedrunning means I am in heaven.
Don't think I will make this easy on you.
$50 from Trip. I'm a huge fan of esports and I loved Raelcun's run last year.
All right, she's all upgraded. I don't think we can squeeze any more out of her.
$50 from Grant G. Thanks for running these games, guys. My best friend lost his little brother to cancer this year, so this AGDQ means a little more to me. Keep up the good work.
So one of the tricks is if these battlecruisers start firing a Yamato at you, when you use the blink ability, you don't exist on the map for a half second. So that means that the enemy battlecruiser ceases to have a valid target and they stop firing Yamato at you. So if you're low health and they're like firing Yamato at you and you think you're just completely dead, you do have recourse. I need a repair bot from one of these guys. There we go. Then we'll go over here and trigger this fight.
Just surrender, Matthew. I'll be nice to you, I promise.
$50 from an anonymous donor. Good to see Team Liquid repping hard. Is it just me or does Raelcun look like he could be the long-lost son of Rectual?
I did not hear that.
Thanks for another great event. I have been watching for a few years and it's been fun watching the event grow.
I'll
Thanks
just
so
go
much to
play
the organizers, the runners, and of course the wonderful, wonderful Couch Bros.
925. That's actually pretty good.
925?
Yeah. I could have gone for the risky strat, but it would have been really close. And a lot of things have gone wrong already, so I went for the safer strategy of getting max level on the Hyperion. Might have wound up costing me a little bit of time, but it worked out all right. Now we are going to go free gym. Because after Jim screwed up our speed run, we're going to take mercy on him and actually free him, I guess. I just loaded the mission when I need to change Kerrigan's ability, so I'm going to cancel the load screen. That's something you do with Starcraft. It's kind of cool. Whatever games have you seen that you can do that?
Not many.
Like, if you catch that you loaded the wrong thing fast enough, you can just be like, no, don't load it. It's just a cool thing.
You just wanted to show off that ability, didn't you?
Not really.
You can do it in melee. I know that.
You can do it in melee?
Yeah. Like if you select the wrong stage, you can just cancel out of loading.
Mech build and bound.
$50 from Drew Cypher. Enjoying watching all the runners playing for a good cause. Also want to give a shout out to all the posters and lurkers over at ATP, and to all the Zerg QQing over Protoss being OP.
No. So the reason we did these last two levels in this order is that going to Skygear Station first gives us infestors, which then on the unit spawns that appear on this level will include infestors. So then I can permanently mind control enemy units. Also spawn banelings is pretty broken. If we haven't established this yet, that was a really good example. Again, like all these spawns that are happening are based on like how many units I have. It will replenish units that I lost, and then give the same number of set units on top of it. So no matter how many units I die, as long as I am hitting the next unit spawn relatively quickly, I'm not really losing time.
Quick shout out to one of our sponsors. The Yeti has a line of AGDQ t-shirts again this year. $3 from the sale of each shirt goes directly to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. They've also added a new t-shirt design mid-marathon, so go over to their website to check it out. TheYeti.com, TheYeetee.com.
So there we go, we just stole our first Terran unit. There's going to be a lot more. Here, let's grab this Thor. I heard Thors are good units, so we're going to take it.
Good, good.
I need a roach. There we go. The reason why I need a roach is that burrowed roaches heal extremely quickly. So what I can do is I can consume it, which takes some of its health, and then it just heals it back almost instantly. Then we have a Thor, a tank, 2 investors. Where's that roach? It's on one. Here he is. And we're going to use the combination of the burrowed roach infestors to take a lot of units here. At the end, sometimes I wind up with more Terran mech units than Zerg units. It's a little bit amusing. So we just bungled twice. We'll just eat that roach a little bit, and suddenly we're at full energy again. Consume is a little bit broken with burrowed roaches. Now we can eat him twice with both of them. He's just fine. He's regenning a lot of health. Oh, we lost an infestor. It's all right. I think I get another one before I need to have 2 again.
Do you need to have 2 or just like to have 2?
I would like to have 2.
I see a Thor.
Yep. So we do not want to use Spawn Baneling here, even though it looks like I should. Because over here, this is a Kerrigan level that is actually somewhat mandatory. It looks optional, but it's not. Because if I don't kill everything over here, the infested Terrans that I'm about to spawn will detour all the way back here to kill it, which wastes a ton of time. So it's actually faster just to come here and kill it with Kerrigan the first time around, so that the infested Terrans help me break everything over here.
$100 donation from David.
Oh my god. I almost lost my infestor by being bad. Sorry, what was that?
$100 donation from David W. Second donation, as much as a disappointment the custom games are for SC2, the campaign was still enjoyable. Can't wait for the second expansion. Keep up the good work, everyone.
So we're using these siege tanks we stole to some nice effect.
Make your peace. We adapt. We are without limit.
And of course we're going to steal this Thor as well, because I like Thors.
Yes. I am your queen. It is time.
So once there's a few less units around, we're going to steal that. Oh, or the Thor will snipe me. Nice shot. It will give me another investor here. I just like to have that Thor. Like, it's still doable. That's just slightly disappointing. And it's completely my fault. Pretty sure this one gives me an investor, maybe? Does it? No? Thought it did. Oh, maybe in the second spawn. Yeah, here's the investor. Because it spawns twice from that one. So I'm going to be able to steal 2 more Thors instead of 3 more. And I already missed one. So that's a little bit disappointing. We'll have 4 instead of 6. Oh, it just died because siege tanks. Right, I'm really good at this game. I just have to be a little bit more careful now, that's all. So normally I cheese this part out because I can just steal the Thors. But now I actually have to be somewhat careful. We'll spawn the Banelings on top of them. It's still kind of destruction. I just have to take this whole section just a little bit slower, make sure some of my units stay alive that I normally am rather blasé about. I say as I just suicide a bunch of units. Do as I say, not as I do.
Enough of this. Tear down that gate. What is it this time?
Follow beanbag strategy. Beanbag is too comfortable.
The beanbag is pretty good. I like the beanbag strategy. Hannah's got the strats. It's funny, if you kill her in the middle of her speech, she stops talking. But if you kill her before she starts talking, she still does it.
Was not talking about me there. Do not kill me.
Oh my god, no. Don't kill Hannah. We love Hannah. Why did I spawn Banelings here and they appeared over here? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was weird.
I think lots of people saw it.
I mean, were people paying attention to that?
Yeah, it didn't really make any sense.
That was very strange. Like, that's pathable terrain. They should be able to appear there. We're just gonna skip these guys. I don't like them.
Make your peace.
See you.
Our conquest continues.
How could the Starcraft 2 end in diplomacy?
Yeah.
That could have been start diplomacy, I don't know.
Oh god.
Galactic peace.
Dude, seriously.
That's all we need, man.
Because the Protoss are stubborn dudes.
Something like that.
Too set in their ways.
Require too many pylons.
Oh, jerks.
So yeah, that's that mission. The mech makes it a lot easier. I had to actually take it a little bit slower and be careful, but we can do it faster than that if I don't mess up and lose my investors. But that's why we do the worlds in that order, because investors make that pretty trivial. Even when I screw up, the Thors just do massive amounts of damage.
You got the time?
Yes, I did. I was paying
Sorry,
attention this time.
I get in the habit of just skipping it.
No, I picked up paper before.
So now we're on the final world. There are 3 missions left. The first one is a partial timed mission. The first part of the mission, it's a 2-part mission. The first part, you can't save time, but you can lose time. So I'm gonna set that up, and but there's a lot of fun things to do while I'm waiting for that timer. And then after that, there's a second part of the mission where it gives you new objectives, and you can complete the objectives before they appear. So then the second part of the mission starts, there's a cutscene, and then you just win the mission instantly. So a little bit similar to what you saw in the Age of Empires scenario at the end earlier, where we hit the final trigger before it thinks it's a trigger, and then it checks the trigger and you just win. And then the last 2 missions, hopefully, will be pretty fast. They control a little bit
pretty hard, especially the last one.
Yeah.
If you get your AI to be, if the enemy AI is smarter than usual.
What?
I don't have my thing.
Do you want your laptop bag?
Yeah, it's in my laptop bag. You know the button?
Peter, can you go with the laptop bag? If you're not, Mike.
It should be over in the PC area.
What do you need?
My button. I'm being specifically vague on purpose, but you know what I
There's
mean.
a button in the bag.
Alright.
It's an important button.
Very important button.
The one button.
The one button to rule them all.
Thank you.
It is time.
Do you have any
the
donations
button.
still in time?
Slay them all.
Are there any donations still in time?
So even though this is timed,
Just kidding.
I can. This shows off how ridiculous Kerrigan is because she just like fights this entire thing by herself.
I will deliver you and your swarm back to
Just casual, you know, not worried at all. What is this? It should be in there.
I see it. I'll
Just
hide it.
like.
Oh, that button.
It's a button.
It's
Yeah,
a good.
well,
That is
let's
a
not
good
reveal
button.
it yet, since we forgot. We'll wait until we get to the final mission.
Oh man, I'm excited.
That is a strong button.
Pretty sweet.
Don't worry, you'll
You will
see
see
it.
it.
You'll see it soon enough.
I'm excited now.
The button is strong with
So
this
how's
one.
Plexa doing with the file name and such? Can we get an update on that?
Your queen listens. No time like the present.
Mhm.
The swarm has met the enemy.
Perfectly all right.
Makes cool
The Dominion's Dragon defense network is destroying most of our biolaunchers in orbit.
Which means we can't afford to lose the ones that get through.
That's Cosmo 502, you know, 502 crew.
Our contract continues.
It's all right.
No, we need to
We
step
can
it
do
up.
better. Like, I mean, it's Cosmo.
Come on, guys.
That's gonna get a huge spike later. We need a bigger lead than that.
We do need a huge lead on that.
10,000 maybe? Yeah.
Because think about how awkward it would be to play a file with your own name on it.
That'd be kind of weird.
Just a little.
Well, I mean, actually, he does that most of the time. So we got to make it different for him. Mix it up for the marathon. See where I'm going with it? I got the plan.
Don't get in the way with any of your facts.
Stupid facts getting in the way.
Why are the facts ruining all the fun?
Boldly. It is time.
So we're just gonna like kill a lot of things with Kerrigan because we have to clear out all this stuff anyway and make room for the bio launchers that are gonna be landing. And we can, you know, I told those drones to go around and they still went through the enemy units. What?
That pathing, man. So smart.
Best pathing on
So
it.
good.
Slay them all. I am
The next biolauncher is breaking through Korhal's defenses.
It is time. Yes.
So Kerrigan is just gonna be running around this entire time, clearing things out, killing units, so that the rest of the mission will be easier. But also because I don't have anything else better to do. Like, I'd just be sitting around and waiting and macroing. So killing things with Kerrigan is fun. And it's a little bit more entertaining for the stream. We're gonna spine crawler rush that bunker because I forgot to kill it. How's that sound?
Okay.
Good thing.
Sounds alright?
Okay.
Are you being Ramus?
Okay.
Why are you being Ramus?
I don't know. Because I don't get to push keys on the keyboard right now.
So when things go well and I don't make mistakes, I wind up with Kerrigan level 60 here, and then she has Apocalypse, and then I can make big booms. It's fun. As Cool Maddie would say, the boom boom. People who are here for the tech orientation would understand that joke. just casually charged into a planetary fortress. That's how good Kerrigan is. She just doesn't care. There's also a mercenary siege tank up here. So yeah, we're just killing stuff with Kerrigan while we wait for all these bio launchers to land. Building units, putting them in good spots. But generally this is just a good exhibition of how broken Kerrigan is. Let's kill this medic.
Just a quick reminder, this is on brutal, by the way. He's not playing on casual, normal, or hard. He is playing on brutal.
And Kerrigan can double it up.
Casual mode,
Wouldn't know.
It's like, so it's the same number of units as easy. The enemy units have no upgrades, unlike what they do in brutal, but everything also has reduced health. Last year, I showed this off by playing the first level on casual, because people are like, why don't you play on the easiest difficulty? It's faster, right? So I just selected all of the units it gave me at the start of the first mission of Wings of Liberty, attacked, moved it to the end, and just stopped putting in inputs. And it won by itself.
Display settings.
Like,
yeah.
That's why I don't run
display
casual.
menu and got all the settings set.
Short story, it's not fun.
No, it's not.
It's very, very boring. As opposed to brutal, there's a challenge, and it's what makes it interesting. So.
One thing I've noticed is that Kerrigan's side shift generally goes through units, but siege tanks, she has to go around. It's kind of weird. If she kills it with the charge, then she'll go through it. But if it wouldn't normally kill it, then she goes around. I guess it's because, you know, siege tanks are supposed to be completely immobile. But it's weird how that flag affects her ability, which is supposed to pass through units.
Yeah.
So we're just going to finish clearing this area out also because, you know, this attack wave is coming in. We can do that.
Ooh.
It's generally pretty safe if I get that off as fast as possible. It just looks really scary. And it helps weaken the army. This charge only does 50 damage, but when you hit an entire army with that, that adds up very quickly and can wind up doing like a whole lot of damage. So that's why it's extremely useful. You just charge through an entire army, 50 damage to everything. Well, it's not a whole lot to individual units. You charge through the army a few times, suddenly most of it's dead. Also, it's really good for just fast movement and mobility. It's the key to a lot of the Ninja Kerrigan stuff, is just being able to charge past things with her side shift. So we're just going to spam queens now, which means I'm actually going to build a couple extra hatcheries.
Yeah, you guys holding up on the couch.
Butt kind of hurts because I didn't take my wallet out of my pocket.
Yeah, I did that before I started.
I did not, and I'm still good.
Well, you're in the beanbag.
I'm still saying people should have planned better.
Yes. Let me put this beanbag on this couch so I can sit above Raelcun.
Exactly.
Yeah, do it.
That'd
You'd have
be good
twice the
planning.
comfort, right? That's how that works. Like comfy couch and a comfy beanbag.
It's not a comfy couch.
So if I stack 15 beds on top of each other,
Then you'd be the princess and the pea.
It's depressingly uncomfortable this year.
It's not
It's
the
better
red
than the
comfy
chairs.
couch.
I think it's to encourage fast speed runs so that people don't stay on it for long.
it's the red, probably resist stain couch.
It's the evil brother of last AGDQ.
Yeah, the red couch is a pale imitation of our previous incarnations of the red couch.
Minus the pretzel sofas. Or sofa pretzels.
Yeah, that's a positive.
That's what it has going for it right now. It doesn't have sofa pretzels.
I'm just spamming queens because the last couple attack waves are air waves.
If you want to donate a couch,
we wouldn't have anywhere to put it.
Nowhere to put it.
On top of this couch. That's how it works.
I mean,
right?
after the marathon.
Would that be borrowing?
I know a lot of good dumpsters.
Wow.
Nice.
No, it was.
Such waste.
You gotta give the couch a good clone after it's retired.
The couch has feelings.
It has so many feelings.
All of the feelings.
You can't hold all of them.
We're in a marathon where a cat plushie has feelings. You're doubting the couch has feelings?
Absolutely.
So this is the area up here. This base becomes the trigger at the second half of the mission, where the second half of the mission, the objective is to kill everything up here. So we're not there yet, but since I've got nothing else to kill, if I kill this, once that part of the mission triggers, I will just instantly win the mission. So that's why I'm up here, very slowly killing everything. Well, relatively speaking, it's not really that slow.
Our conquest continues. Make score solid.
A biolauncher will make landfall here momentarily.
All right, guys, one quick announcement.
So going to be walking around.
Quick announcement?
Quick announcement. Minecraft has been met.
Woo! Nice. What is our current total?
Our total is
I'm out of supply. I can't build anymore.
$442,000. $442,446.
Sweet.
Oh, over by 2. We just missed it.
We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one.
We'll get the next
Why
one.
didn't you refresh $2 earlier?
$2,000 earlier?
Why didn't you refresh $2,000?
2,000?
No, he said 442.
Oh, so it's still 442? Yeah. We can still hit
Speed
it.
running.
We can still hit it.
I can like leave the computer at this point, okay?
Should we go get food? Let's go get
Donation
food.
Actually, I lied.
incentive. Leave the computer.
I need to make sure this doesn't die.
Donation incentive. Eat food.
Give food eating.
So once this attack wave dies, yeah, I can like leave the computer. Maybe if it'll die. Low.
I think you need to kill the medevacs.
It's all right. We got ultralisks. Chomp, 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 chomp. Look at that. Nom nom nom.
That would be me.
We need an nom nom song sang by ultralisks. Oh, we can make an ultralisk dance. Okay, I think the ultra dance is the second best. Because look at that wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then he's another one. Oh, he's not doing it. Where are some more ultralisks? Let's find the other dance. All right, let's see if we can get both of them. This is very important to speedruns. There we go. Look at that one.
You're changing the RNG seed in your favor.
See, that's a Gangnam before Gangnam existed. Look at that.
No, I'm pretty sure they made the dances because of Gangnam.
No, Gangnam was after Heart of the Swarm, dude.
You sure about that?
No.
Yeah.
Someone
Chat, mission, figure it out.
This is older, dude. Oh, they added it in at the later patch? Oh, okay. Darn.
There you go, boom.
All right, and then we've got the queen ones, which is amazing. I love the queen dance. Let's go back to the queen
Apologies
dance.
to all nerds out there.
You should zoom in on this whole
Yeah,
situation.
I'll zoom in on it so we can highlight the fact that Kerrigan doesn't have a dance and how disappointed we are by this.
Blizzard, why?
We need to move this
had one
ultralisk up
job.
into the prime location here. This is very important to the speedruns that we dance a lot.
It's
When this finishes
pretty
building,
much
we
most
finish the
important.
mission, so we're just gonna dance until then. There's also like battle cruisers attacking me, but that's not important. Kerrigan's got this.
Gotta get the dance off.
Yeah, because Kerrigan's so lame she doesn't dance.
Oh, she's not gonna get it by herself. She almost did. All right, now back to dancing.
What is it this time?
You can dance if you want to.
Nice.
Oh,
What? Yeah, Kerrigan cannot dance if she wants to.
Must pay $5 for Kerrigan
Get up.
dance expansion.
The Kerrigan dance DLC.
Oh.
Maybe in Legacy of the Void. Like this thing builds slowly.
Legacy
what
of the
else am I
Slave.
supposed to do? This is like the only answer, right?
I don't blame you.
Do you have it ready?
Okay, I can do that.
There's another thing attacking me, but I honestly don't actually care this time.
Kerrigan, please.
Just shift her away, heal, shift her back.
Can you reduce my mic a little bit, please?
Yeah, she's gonna pull a thing out of a
rib
bag. I've got a whole bunch of units under here, and the mission finishes as soon as it's built.
See, headphone users, I care about you.
Raelcun hates Kerrigan-kun.
Muffins cares.
5.
21-29, as it always is. Oh, it's next mission. I'm just saying, get it ready.
It's been ready.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you keep it close to the table, it won't be visible.
It's almost.
Okay.
Good game.
It's almost over.
All right, last mission.
Can Raelcun do this without choking?
Dude, absolutely not.
So this mission can go pretty badly because there's lots of science vessels, and the enemies will build extra science vessels.
Oh, you had me.
That's the mission after. We've got 2 more. Sorry, I lied.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could have sworn you said there were 3, and then...
That one took so long, I got confused. It was all the dancing, it went to my head.
Need more dancing.
All right, so Dahaka, you're supposed to like learn how to use Dahaka properly here, and there's like tanks and stuff, and you're supposed to learn all this stuff we can do. I don't feel like doing that. We're just gonna kill the objective.
Speed run first.
This is brutal. Like, you can do that on brutal.
That's impressive.
Yeah, man. People want to know if it's Saturday Night Fever percent.
It can be.
It's Thursday Night Fever.
Yes.
Esports counter.
How much E do we need to spare?
So there's going to be a Raven appearing that wants to shoot me with a Raven. A Seeker missile, I don't like that, so I'm just going to kill it. I also need to kill as many of the Ravens as I can, because they're a pain in the butt, and they will get in my way later. So that one just conveniently flies right at me, so I can kill it easier. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh no.
That is not as close as it looks like.
Because he has heal.
Yeah, I can heal myself. Like, each heal does 150, and then, like, heal over time on top of it. I want to kill as many of these tanks as I can. Let's kill this one. Boom. Then kill this one. The tanks are annoying, and they need to die.
Mark it for Kerrigan.
Something like that.
Kerrigan.
I had to throw it out. I'm sorry.
That's good. That's good.
Alright, so there's a battle cruiser over here, so I have to be really careful because I have to be high health when I go over there because he's going to Yamato me. Like, as soon as he sees me, he's going to Yamato me. So I need to manage this, kill a bunch of units, get myself to high health so I can survive this Yamato. And in the record for this level, you know, Kerrigan's max level, so it's less of an issue. He saw me. There it is. That hurts. So now we have to kill the detection up here. Oh, we just got Seeker Missile. If you go away from detection and burrow, it does less damage. It's kind of a cool trick. People don't know that. If like you become invisible when the Seeker Missile is hitting you, it'll still track you, but it'll do less damage.
MLG stress.
I need to kill that Raven as well because I need all the detection over here to be dead. So there's the Raven's down. I just need this missile turret gone as well. So we're gonna charge over here, kill it, and then burrow.
Burrow percent.
And then we're just gonna unburrow, kinetic blast it, and then burrow again.
Burrow, too strong.
Kerrigan part gopher.
It does 300 damage every time I do that. And it has 2,500 health.
What I want to know is why you didn't learn from your trick last year and you had 80 siege tanks and a giant pile of blast dudes when you show up.
Those are 80 siege tanks with 3% increased attack speed, which is actually a lot for a siege tank. So they were just boom, 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 boom. They made that noise too. So if you did some mental math, this has 2,500 health. I'm doing 300 damage per hit. Means it's gonna have 100 health left. If you look, Kerrigan, oh, she has a multiple of damage where 3 attacks will do 100 damage or more. So we're gonna blast her, and then 1, 2, 3, and then she dies.
Nice. The strats.
Optimization.
531.
If I'm level 60 and I have Apocalypse, that's reliable to finish the mission before Apocalypse comes off of cooldown. Even with ability efficiency, which reduces its cooldown by 20%. So this is the actual final level. And instead of ravens, there's science vessels.
The science vessels.
Science vessels are jerks.
So strong.
They're just randomly all over the place, and they like to heal mechanical units. They can just, like a medevac, they can heal it. But we can use that to our advantage, because by damaging a mechanical unit and leaving it, a science vessel on the map will slowly fly over. Science vessels are detectors, and they're really annoying detectors, and we don't want them to detect us. So we need to bait as many of them out as we can by damaging mechanical units, and then kill them violently in a fire.
No love for the science vessel.
What is
Ain't
this
no
time?
love.
Your queen is under
Paul
attack.
the Soccer.
So there's like a strategy the IL uses where they build a hatchery in Jim's base to survive, and it's inconsistent. You can still die. So what I have to do is I have to macro while Ninja Kerrigan. While doing, I'm gonna just turn Ninja Kerrigan into a verb while Ninja Kerriganing. There you go.
Approved.
So bad.
Retribution. Speak.
So remember when we were playing an RTS?
No.
We're kind of playing an RTS. I actually have to macro on this mission.
Yes. Retribution.
Hey, look. Science vessel.
Kill count at 1.
The reason why they're jerks, though, is that there are starports on this level, and they will build extra science vessels. It's a jerk move, and I don't like it. Hey, look, another science vessel. We're gonna try and kill this guy with. Oh, they're repairing each other. That's cute.
What is it this time?
Kill count at 2.
So the SV can repair the science vessel, and the SV counts as mechanical as well as biological, so they can heal each other. 1, 2, 3.
All they want to do is win the space race.
Oh god. The science vessel, that's why they're jerks.
3.
They just run up to you while you're burrowing and trying to recover health, and then like reveal you, and then everything that's right on top of you starts shooting you again. It's awful.
Yes. Boldly. It is
Oh god, we have to run away. Their only option is to run. Okay, now we can kill it.
4.
If I stayed there, I would have died. I had to run and then turn back.
Hopefully everyone's keeping
So I need to
count
kill
right now.
this tech reactor so they cannot build more science vessels from this starport. There's more than one starport. Isn't that great? But now this one cannot build any more science vessels. I am surprised I'm not in range of this starport. I should be. How can they not see me?
Pro strat.
I just like burrowed maybe 1 pixel outside of detection range completely on accident. No, sorry, that was intentional. I'm so good.
Keep going.
5.
Look at all of these science vessels.
Remember, this will be on the test.
Stream off.
How
How
many
many science vessels did you kill? Reclaim your Twitch box.
2 ready. The only one that matters was Bob, anyway.
Rip, Bob.
Bob the Marine.
You will be
Bobble thumb.
Bobble thumb. Hashtag a favorite.
That was
Bob.
brilliant. Whoever came up with that. I owe you a high five if I ever meet you.
Genius.
You guys, everyone's gonna claim it now, right?
I know. But then that means I can deny everyone the high five.
Oh,
Ooh,
snap.
the strats.
Ouch. Denial strats.
So we've just been casually building an army and then microing it on the minimap to defeat all the Terran attack waves that have been attacking our base. So like when I try, I can actually play this game better than I usually do in the speed runs. I just usually try to cut the effort level. Like if it's not necessary for me to jump up to 200 APM, why do it and destroy my wrists?
Makes sense.
Especially since these chairs aren't at the best height for proper posture.
The proper height for this would be if I stacked 3 chairs on top of each other here for this desk. So yeah, another reason for me to not really kill myself by going super APM in this run. But we're just cheesing this out. It's almost half dead. And once we kill this gate, that's the end of the speed run. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This is probably your last chance if you're quick to get in on the Starcraft prizes. The Tychus prize is for the entire PC block. And I'll let you know when time. It's coming up though. We need 6 more, and now the Odin's playing with us. This is the problem. If the Odin sees us and runs at us, we have to wait for him to turn around. As soon as he turns around, he's not interested in us anymore. But if he's facing us, when we unburrow, he will shoot us in the face very, very hard. So once he starts running at you, he'll do it every time. It's really weird, and it's random how long until he starts running at you. So random factors in speedruns, we love them so very much. It's just another one. We need 2 more kinetic blasts. Are you ready to pull it out so I can smack the button?
Yes.
All right. 1 more.
What is it this time?
And time. What's my time?
Nice.
That's possible we broke the record. We'll have to math that out later.
That's funny.
Definitely do it.
It'll be close.
8 of 4.
This cutscene is awful, and we're way underestimated, so we gotta watch it.
Streamer, why is it so bad?
I can hear them.
Is this Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm, totally. And this is cool. But wait. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers.
So turn it off now if you don't want spoilers.
No, not turn it off. Temporarily get a drink and come back for the next game. What's the next game again? Half-Life. Ooh. That's fine. Half-Life, and then with Cool Kid, and then Studio and Half-Life 2.
See the bad cutscene.
They are seeing the bad cutscene.
No, we're not.
The couch wants to see
Dude,
the
I want to
bad
see
cutscene.
how awful this gets. I need to experience this again.
Too bad.
It's so good. I mean, bad.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to escape.
Escape? My dear, I'm afraid you've got it all wrong.
Like, this is all right up until the ending, and then I lost it. I completely lost it at the end.
Worse than Game of Thrones.
Like,
Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy?
Wow, you
Wait till some worse.
Clearly, you are my greatest
There we go.
failure.
Now we destroyed the chat.
Now,
For the how many times in this run?
last,
I'm so sorry to the chat bots.
will die.
Says Bob.
Hashtag Bob Dustin.
Alright. Here's where everything just, it had been pretty good and it started to downturn, and this is where we just entered the realms of bad, and then it just gets worse. The ending, the finale.
You never suffer enough for all the lives you ruined, Arcturus.
a monster, Kerrigan.
You made us all into monsters.
Okay, so Kerrigan apparently his ability is to turn somebody into a bomb. That would have been useful in the speed run.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have that ability. But infested Terrans in this game are different. They just claw or they have guns.
Maybe you should just spawn Bane.
So now we follow that up with the dramatic overlook of the cliff with the swarm behind her. And then Jim walks up. And this still isn't the bad part. Here it comes. Bob knows what's coming. The conclusion to this game.
Thank you, Jim.
I have to time how I say this correctly. Kerrigan literally flies off into the sunset. And that's the conclusion to StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm.
Always was.
Yeah. Her jump got a bit better.
Why couldn't she fly when I was controlling her? She's totally holding back on me.
It makes all sense.
Alright, that's Heart of the Swarm. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Mike's off.
3:20 something.
We have to calculate
We
the
gotta.
time.
We have to calculate.
I have to make a quick announcement about a donation incentive for Borderlands 2, so you can make it. We need to let everybody know that the bidding is going to the bidding war for it is going to close 20 minutes before the run starts. That's what Mike said. We're not going to be able to find it because I have to use it on this PC. So either way, pretty much fine. So, why do you have to use it on this PC? Because I do. Why can't you use your? Because I was told that I need to use my computer. Because. Huh? We have Goose, mine, ours. He wants to use Omni's PC for me because it just makes things easier to stream. Okay, so yeah, so just let everybody know that the bidding war for Borderlands 2 language will end, say, 30 minutes before the run actually starts. So just let everybody know that. All right. Okay. Thanks.
If you are just joining us, we are Awesome Games Done Quick, hosted by Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. We are raising money this week for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, whose mission is to save lives through cancer prevention and early detection. Coming up next is a